Drop it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey ladies, drop it down, just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Hey girl, shake your body like a belly dancer. Shy girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a
We gonna be with y'all shortly. Shouts out to everybody who's joining us. I like this song, so I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna just let it ride while y'all look at us sit here. Some liquid D&B for y'all. Oh, hold up. Forgot to close it. Go. Yeah. What's good, Black Lily Media? Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay. Welcome to the stream. I'ma just let this song ride. I love this song, man. Shouts out to my man 1981 Tokyo. Shouts out to my man 1981 Tokyo. The original track is by Shelly. It's called Steam. So any drum and bass heads in the building, that one's for y'all. Check it out on SoundCloud. Again, 1981 Tokyo, Steam with 3 E's. And it's fire. All right, man. So shouts out to everybody who is joining us. I do have the list on the screen and I'm about to take it off. But shouts out to everybody who is joining us. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time here, I am John Q.
And I'm Alex A.
And then we have a special guest with us today.
Instroondabeat.
Hey, welcome to the couch.
Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for the invite.
He's hanging out on the couch, and let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about your credentials just a little bit. What is your background?
My background. Well, first of all, I'm an audio engineer here in Orlando, Florida. But I'm more
multi-platinum.
Grammy winning.
I wish. You got in my dreams.
You got golds, right? A gold record?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
I'm watching one record or one album climb.
Because I saw you post something.
Yeah, there's one artist right now that is kind of going pretty crazy right now. They're breaking him as an artist through United Masters, and his name is Big X the Plug.
Okay.
And I just recently got done mixing his entire album.
Oh, wow.
The whole album itself, from what I can see at least on YouTube, every song has nothing less than 200,000 streams.
Damn.
Okay.
The #1 single, Texas, that's really going crazy right now on YouTube. It's got about 5 million streams right now.
All right. And that's just one platform.
That's just one platform for what I can see. Of course, if you go to the artist's page and different sports networks, they use his music, especially through a lot of different teams that he shouts out, like the Dallas Cowboys and different stuff.
Word.
So they're playing this song in stadiums as well too.
Who's his management to get the song into people's hands? Because a lot of people try that route, but they don't know who hands to put it in.
You see, now here's where things get crazy.
Wait, before we do it, first continue introducing yourself.
So anyways, Brandon Johnson, Instroondabeat. I go by either one. audio engineer. I actually started as a musician first, technically.
You was a rapper?
No.
Yeah, I'm wondering what I saw you doing like kicks and stuff. Are you a drummer?
Yeah, I started on the drums. My grandmother was a drummer on my mother's side.
Word.
Yes. So I know I got
That's
it from her.
unheard of.
That is unheard of.
Yes.
Huh.
And she was rather good. And she was into jazz and blues.
Nice.
So I know her spirit comes from me, or comes from her, not from me. What am I saying? I know my spirit of music comes from her, and unfortunate as it is, I didn't get to really know my grandmother past the age of 4. She passed away through leukemia, I believe it was. And from there, I do know ever since then a dawning of music kind of just. I was always going to my mom. I want to play the drums, and she just kind of looked at me wide eyed.
That's a lot of noise.
Why you want to make all that noise?
Yeah, like I don't think I could take that. So, but I mean, time passed, and dancing was my true first love.
Okay,
really?
Yeah, to be honest, in 4th grade, I remember it like it was yesterday. You Guys Serve came out. And, we were trying to serve each other in 4th grade. It's little handstands and standing on our necks and crap. Whatever. But, yeah, then I won a few dance competitions from where I'm from. I'm from the St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Word. Shouts out to that.
Thanks. Shout out. As well as I got into the actual music aspect when I was about 7th grade. That's when I found a Salvation Army that was right up the street from me. They had a drum set. My chance to shine. So I went for it. After that, I discovered bass in school. I did the bass thing. And I was just kind of like being aroused by everything that was in music, at least on the classical side, for a chance for a start, or the production too. So learned the piano, learned all that other stuff. Dang. About 9th grade, my dad brought me some big beat machine, and I can't remember what the name of it was.
A Kai or a Roland? Or
no, none of that. Nothing that I can remember.
This has to be like the 90s, right?
No, this is early 2000s.
Oh, word, okay.
Ish.
So
2009. I'm young. Sorry.
Damn.
I just gave away my age.
Yeah, how? Damn. I'm over here like, it had to be the 90s because back in my day.
Yeah, technically. I mean, to be honest with you, like all of these brands are still hot at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, my dad did not get me anything like that. It was some kind of knockoff, big ass, huge. I was like, the fuck is this? But I made some good shit on it. It was pretty good. Then my dad upgraded me the next year to the Machine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, that's when the MK1 came out, the first model.
Native Instruments.
Yes, shout out Native Instruments.
I want to shout them out, but they need to update Tractor.
We're not going to go there. I have the complete bundle myself. We're not going to go there, okay? Remember, I am a creative.
The pain is real.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, however, like it's cool, like I had the machine, and I looked up a couple videos, and Mr. Invincible, who's a beat maker, he really inspired me to learn it. So I did that, and all through high school I was with the band, all the bands, jazz, marching, concert, everything. Something called Quebe, which is from my hometown, the cultural music. I did it all. Still the production, got myself into live sound when I was 16, like in 10th and 11th grade. Did that for 2-3 years. Moved up to the States and joined the military. Kind of like a year after. I went through some other stuff. I still did the beat making. I still have my laptop. I was running FL Studio. Did 2 years in Germany, and for the 2 years, I would literally sit on my desk and try to make at least anywhere between 2 to 3 beats a day. This laptop I still do have to this day. I just gotta fix it, and then I'll have access to all the files.
Got those too, yeah.
Once I do that, I've got at least 1,500 files on there, dude. From me being over there, and just cranking out beats and trying to meet people. I've got a couple mixtapes I've done with a couple homies over there. Then came back to New York. While in Germany, I kind of experimented with some of the DJs.
Where were you in Germany?
Wiesbaden.
Wiesbaden.
Yes. I knew a couple of DJs over there that were actually pretty well known. So I started kind of like studying their chops and how they blend things, right?
Yeah.
Try to bring things a little different. So then I went to Fort Drum, New York, which, if for anybody that knows, it's an hour north away from Syracuse.
I'm from New York and I don't even know.
Watertown?
I know Syracuse.
Okay, go an hour more north.
That's Vermont.
No.
Canada, right?
It's Maine. What are you talking about? There's nothing in between.
I'm a product that says different. That's all I gotta say, okay? Me and my family. But no, like, so I was in Fort Drum, and they had nothing musical up there. Like, it was just sadness.
Sleepy Town.
Yeah, dude. You know? But they had this little nightclub going on, and it had a DJ that didn't know or understand the concept of even just blending records.
He was train wrecking. Sound like two train. Yeah, good times.
Like one song would have the dance floor going, and the next everybody's sitting down.
Yeah.
You know, he'd go from
playing what he wants.
He'd go from some Chris Brown to 100 round, nah, nigga, you ain't talk shit.
Train
what?
wrecks.
You know, pretty much. So there's one night where I got up and I was like, "Hey man, you mind if I hop on? I kind of know how to do something." He shut me down first night. I was like, "Well, damn." He's like, "No, you gotta go stand over there." I was like, "All right, cool." Second week I come back, I kind of just chill by him. I'm like, "Yo, you gonna let me get on the table, bro? Because you're trash, bro. You're not about to sit here."
Became a threat.
Yo, instantly. So he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, you say you know how to spin, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey, can you hold down the fort? I got to go take a piss." I was like, "All right, cool, no problem." I get on there, and of course, the formula that I see from how some DJs work, you always start with the 80 to 90 BPM tempo in a way, 90 to 100 even too. Like, you start in that dance party vibe to get it going. And then depending on the DJ, you can either keep it going and keep going faster, or you can go and slow it down and go to the trap, right? Depending on your crowd. You have to study the game. Yep. My crowd, obviously, was...
in Maine. What was your crowd in Maine like?
There was a lot of cultural people where I was at because of the military, goddammit. We're not going to assume.
In Ontario, what was your crowd?
So... we had some people that was listening to Future, damn it, you know, and I mean, like, everybody was pretty multicultural, multiracial where we were at. So I mean, like, I played a lot of it. I played a lot of the startup party stuff, and I'm from the Caribbean, so like, it's in me to understand how to start the party up, right? Yeah. So I started on that venture, and I just kind of tested the waters. I started searching his library, see what I was familiar with.
It's hard to play off somebody else's library.
So, bro.
People look at mine, and they're always like, "Yo."
What?
Yeah, it's like, yo.
There's some songs in there that I saw, and I was like, I'm not going to play that.
I should delete this.
Like, you should be ashamed. So literally 30 minutes in, I notice, I'm like, man, first of all, my beer's done. I look over, and he's sitting in the corner. Just chilling.
Yeah, because he gonna collect that check.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So he was like, just chilling in the corner. And then he came back to me. He's like, "Man, you really had the crowd jumping." So I started DJing over there for some time. They shut the club down. Boo hoo. Technically, I'll be honest with you, it was an Ichiban.
Ichiban, really? Okay.
Yeah, so we turned an Ichiban into a nightclub.
Oh. I know some steakhouses at night will turn into, like, in the in Dr. Phillips area.
It's a tiny, shady little business. It's not.
We ain't just selling cocaine out the back.
We're not going to talk about that
because they are.
So, anyways,
I've been in this life for a long time.
So anyways, I end up getting injured in the military, and I decided to make my way, and I said, this is my shot to the music industry. Mm-hmm. Came down here, got 2 degrees in Full Sail. I've been networking and just kind of, creating my own business. I do have a family, my beautiful wife, Lee, my 4 kids. Yes, I said 4.
Damn. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, you're not that much younger than me.
I'm not, I think.
No, I'm 32.
Okay, we good.
Yeah.
I'm 30 this year.
Yeah, I'm turning 33.
Damn it.
But I got
It's your enlightenment year.
Huh?
This is your enlightenment year, isn't it?
Oh, 33, yeah.
This is the year
I
that
feel as I've been enlightened.
The sun aligns.
Well, you're not there yet.
When you're in trench warfare and you actually lift your head above the trench and nobody's shooting at you, you're enlightened. You made it.
You made it.
That's how I see it.
I see that.
You see the world for how it really is. Ask the World War I vets.
Got it.
I would have never survived World War I, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, are they even around right now?
Never would have.
No.
Never would have survived World War I.
Stick your head up.
But Kaylee says hi.
Hi, KK. Hi, baby.
And then let's see. They saying you're a workaholic. ABEC saying you're a workaholic.
I really am. There's only, I would say, about 2 ways you're gonna catch me: either in the studio or as a dad, or technically 3: as a dad, as in the studio, or as a husband. Like those 3 itself are the 3 main jobs that are my most important. But when I'm in the studio, I get zeroed in, locked in, focused. I do my best to do what I do and get the best product to the client, to the person, whoever I'm doing the music for. I try to do my best, pretty much.
And so you said that you were at Plush and now you're at Fat Planet.
Yes, that's a journey.
What was that like when you got here and you started working? When did you get into the studio and what studio was it?
So touchdown in Orlando, Florida, and I started Full Sail late November 2017.
Dang.
Yes. I finally got my first internship at Plush the second month of Full Sail. Because obviously, first month.
You in there grinding.
Yeah.
Nobody gets an internship.
I was not playing. I told the people in New York who I was cool with, I used to be a Rough Rider.
So you was in the trenches too.
Yeah.
So you had your enlightenment year.
No. So I used to be actually a guerrilla Rough Rider. Not even really a Rough Rider. I used to be a guerrilla Rough Rider. It's some different off-branch shit.
Oh, okay.
But I got done with that a long time ago.
Shut him down, open up.
I was not singing that.
He's talking about that type of Rough Rider, y'all.
Nah. It was not. It's not what people think.
He was on 4-wheelers. He was on the back.
Popping wheelies.
The disrespect, because I went down on my bike, bro. And I had a Gixxer 750, bro. You're not gonna do full.
He had
not a train wheel motherfucker.
He had the helmet from the Hungarian War, where they had the spike on the top.
Yeah.
Don't forget the baffle.
Yeah.
Niggas was going to war, bro. I swear to God. But yeah, I used to hang out and do shit like that. I'm not proud of it because it was kind of bullshit, to be honest with you.
Just looking back on it.
Yeah, man. It's like you look at me, you're like, why did I even just bother, bro? But the people that I met were cool. Like we still keep in contact to this day, and they good people. But I told them when I was leaving New York, I was like, listen, guys, do not be surprised if when I get to Orlando, y'all do not hear from me.
Yeah.
I was straight. And they were like, no, man, what you mean, bro?
What you mean? You got the leather jacket with the R's on the back.
But here's the messed up.
Rough Riders for life.
With the monkey in the middle.
They don't know what we're talking about.
It's okay. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, man.
What's up, Ferris?
Listen, but the most ironic shit happened, bro. I cannot make this up. This is my real life. And like Black Lily Media, my whole family, watch it right now, will attest to this, right? Every person that was in my chapter, or damn near every person that was in my chapter in New York.
And his gang/cult. Let me see. Rough Riders don't come for me. I'm playing.
No, they ain't even gonna study your ass. They gonna be like, this nigga on the. Don't worry, I'm gonna get a call.
Take the R's off his back.
I'm gonna get a call from E Money. Then they gonna be like, what the fuck you up here talking about?
Hey man, take the R's off his back. He ain't been working out with us in the gym.
Listen, they been took the R off my back, bro. Like that's all right. They got that motherfucker back.
But go ahead, bro.
Listen, everybody in my chapter, or damn near everybody, decided it was a good idea to move to Orlando, Florida.
Oh, really?
There was at least 5 people
all at once.
All at once, they all moved down to Orlando. And like my wife, bro, I've got phone calls to Full Sail ever since I was in 9th grade in 2009. So I've already been planning to go to Full Sail. You know what I'm saying? The whole shindig happened. They all came down, and I was chilling with them for like about a month. And then I hit classes, and I was like, all right, guys.
Bye.
See you. And then they caught feelings, and we don't talk no more. And yeah, I mean, I've hashed it out with a couple of them now, but they understand. You know, like as soon as they started seeing certain people, like I've got credit with like Rodney Jerkins and it's just certain people.
Shouts out to Dark Child.
Shout out to Dark Child, Jack Ross and all of his camp. When they started seeing those kind of pictures come around, they were like, oh. Buddy doing it for real. Like I was always posting about like me in the studio, even if it was just an internship status or if I was working with somebody for real. But interned at Plush for a while, and then one night I met this guy by the name of Will Snyder, and this man changed my life. And I'm pretty sure you should know who Will Snyder is. I don't know if you know who Will Snyder is.
Maybe I don't know names.
But this man changed my life. I went to his studio when he had it on Douglas Avenue in Altamont, which was 5 minutes from my first apartment.
What was the name of that studio?
He didn't have a name, but they called it Titan.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that before. Yeah,
they called it Titan. So when Titan existed, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, like that changed the shit out of engineering and production for me. That's when I saw the combination between the two because of Will. Will was like a producer in the engineer's seat that no one else had ever experienced. And watching him work is very interesting. Like his setup is very simple, but he knows how to get the sound. So watching him work, I just study that game and that formula. Like, artist comes in, you take the tempo and the key, you make them feel relaxed. You have certain, everyone has a template. You have certain things put in place to be able to give them that sound. Now, Will had his shit dialed into nothing I've ever heard before. And even to this day, I still use some of the formulas.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it because, I mean, like, I have changed some of my techniques and some of my approaches because of, things that I have now experienced.
Absolutely.
But the foundation never changes. A strong foundation will stay. And you could build off of that.
I was literally talking about this today in my music production class because I started my mastering chains years ago.
Yes.
And now it's like you can see the old and then the new and how it grew into that.
And you can even hear it when it comes from the old to the new.
Yep, 100%.
Also, shouts out to Father Micah in the building.
Shout out.
I don't think anybody in the chat room's heard that song he's asking about yet. I think that's the album.
Is it?
Shouts out to Drop Down Mars. Thank you for the subscription. And also shouts out to Mr. Altismo. 2 years today.
Oh, yeah,
2 years. Subscribe for 2 years, man. Big ups.
Shout out.
Thank you so much. What if my beats are insufferable?
Insufferably modal. I'm okay with it.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
His writing style. Yeah.
Are they supposed to be like bangers?
I think they are, but we'll get to them today.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Let me actually transition to the list for people. And we are going to get into reviews just soon. This is our homie right here on the couch, Instroondabeat. He is an engineer, ex-DJ, ex everything.
Hold on, I still do production.
I didn't mean but like he's kind of like me and Alex, or he's kind of like everybody in this industry where it's like you've touched every single aspect. And that's something that I want you guys or people who don't know to understand. Like, if you're like, I'm just going to rap, it's like, won't you go into live sound?
Yeah.
Go into live sound. Make some money in the industry. Like, understand the live sound. Watch performances so that now your performance is great. That's one thing I did, and to this day I always tell people I think our reel just came out where I was like, rock shows are some of the greatest shows I've ever seen. To this day, rap shows have been some of the most boring shows I've ever seen, except for Playboy Cardi's was fire. This is back when he was touring and stuff.
Yeah.
And Ski Mask, fire.
I can imagine, yeah.
Ski Mask was fire. Puyo was fire. Like, they brought rock, but they brought that rock energy, and that's because you can tell they studied rock.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Beckett427.
But yeah,
Shout out.
But you know, just knowing you just go into different things, try different things. It hones your craft. It makes you better. It also gives you different perspective, and you never know who you'll meet while you're moving within the industry. Ski Mask
at my last job. Cool guy.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. He's short, but he's cool.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
So you got. I'm going to continue in because I'm curious about. So you got into Plush by way of internship.
Yes.
And then
shout out Q because he's the one who gave me my internship.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. And the way that I did that.
Which Q? Which Q?
It's messed up. I actually don't know his real name.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he is short. He is, I think, of Asian descent. I'm not gonna put which Asian culture because that's just open territory for destruction.
So I don't know him. Yeah,
I mean, possibly, but I'm not too sure what else I just know that I'm like QUE. That's how I.
Oh yeah, I don't know him. Okay.
But I did that. I went to Will, and then I was double interning at least as much as I could between the two of them.
They said his name is Jose.
Who said that?
The Whiskey Way. I think.
Okay.
I think he used to be at Plush.
Yeah. I think that's his name. But so did that, but then Will lost his studio through some unfortunate events, so I continued to do stuff at Plush. And then from there, I was starting to get a lot of clients that wanted house calls. I had this one specific client by the name of Dat Youngin G5.
Okay.
Heck of a name.
So we just called him G5.
Which he should have called himself
He
that.
should have
Well, there's like 12 people named G5.
Bro, there's probably 12,000.
Yeah. I was being nice.
Yo, well, I'm gonna be modest, okay? So, I mean, through him, he has an investor that was investing in his music, and we started to travel with him. Now, this is kind of like into me meeting this other person by the name of Vinny. We rocked pretty heavy together for a lot of different things, and from there,
Is he based out of another studio in town?
I don't know anymore. We are not talking.
Oh,
we're not cool anymore.
Oh, good. Yeah. And then that sounds like the Vinny I have heard of. So
yeah,
could be the same.
The same one. Yeah, I've heard it too while I was cool with him.
Yeah.
But it was me and him. We were kind of handling G5's music budget, and he was handling somewhat the management, even though he wasn't the manager. We were trying to book him features and get him to go places. Like, I went to Philly and Atlanta twice with him. We went to go Philly to try to get a Polo G feature. And that was like when Polo G was just starting to get going. That's when his hot song, We Pop Up Out the Party, was going big. So we tried to cop the feature for like $30,000.
To this day, I didn't know that was Polo G.
Yeah.
I just have the song.
Wow. You know, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Because that happens to me too. I didn't even know who Young Blue was until like I had to like watch the video and stuff, and I was like, I still don't know who this guy is. But yeah, we tried to get the Polo G feature while we were in Philly. Some crap happened to where it didn't work out, but we ended up cutting some records in the studio in Philly, which Milk Boy Studio, shout out to Milk Boy Studios. Well, amazing studio. And then of course we copped a Polo, not a Polo, what is his name? Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
True.
Yeah, you don't know who it was. Yeah, exactly.
Nah.
Trust me, bro. I didn't know who it was. And I got to be the nigga to record him, okay? So, like, I'm just like, all right. So, Hood Rich Pablo Juan comes in, and he's got his goons, and it was weird and awkward, and yeah,
You know, I never understood the bringing the guns to the studio thing. Like, who
are you trying to impress?
No, I mean,
The amount of experiences I have with people bringing guns to the studio is kind of awkward.
It's always in there, like, it'll be cleaning bullets. It's like, why?
Do you want to know
like,
the funniest?
How hot are you?
They just
You
want to be
shouldn't
in the
outside.
background of
High or
somebody's
super-
No, hot. Like, how hot are you? Like, how hot are you that you think somebody has followed you here to shoot the studio up? What's going on? Like, why are you cleaning the bullets? Why you have gloves on holding your gun in the studio? Why are you not focused? What are we doing? Why are you here? I don't even want to book you. Like, I feel like somebody about to bust through the door, and I'm going to take one just because of association. Right. You got to pay me extra. The gun costs the extra $100 an hour.
That's life insurance.
You bring 3 guns. That's $300 an hour per gun.
The gun costs an extra.
It's a pet deposit.
And you have lockers?
Yeah.
It's a pet deposit.
No, I never understood it.
Will they be by the front door?
Is it a small pet or a large
No,
pet?
if they want to play with
I want to know how big this gun
like
is.
an
if
AR.
they want to play with the gun, we take all breeds, but if they want to play with the gun, you got to pay the pet deposit in the studio.
Yeah, they tear up the rugs.
And there's no emotional support. I don't accept that.
Who's giving the emotional support?
The gun gives them emotional support.
Your emotional support, AR-15.
That's what we need. That's what studios need to do now. Hey, man, if you bring that in here, you got to pay a pet deposit, bro. Hey, man, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
bro, fuck you talking about, dog? Shit, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, each round is a tip. There you go. Yeah.
Is that not? Come on, man.
So do you want to know?
I need my 50% for
the
this.
saddest. Do you want?
This is the new model for studios.
Anybody who use that idea, I need 20%.
Pet deposit.
I think I might patent that shit tonight, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and my wife already talking about opening up a studio, bro. You might have given us an idea.
Any guns, pet deposit.
Pet deposit.
Oh, Lord.
Bring as many as you want.
So do you want to know the slightly scariest story I got about one, or
so
the funniest
curious.
one?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Then after this, we got to get into some submissions because it's
Let's go with the funniest one.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty funny. So I used to record with OG Booby Black from BWA.
OG Booby Black.
Yes.
That nigga is from the hood.
Yes, he is.
That is 3 hood names combined together. those are names you get if you was a shooter in the trenches. If you was you was a sniper. When you crawled out in the middle of the night.
The nigga's missing an arm, bro. What do you think, dog?
You went to no man's land in the middle of the night, and you ain't have a spotter. That's where
so you lost your arm.
He's the OG because he lost his arm from like a trench mine, and they call him Booby because he went out there by himself, and Johnson because he's black. He was one
black.
He was one of the black people in World War I.
OG Booby Black. Not no
OG,
Johnson. Not Johnson.
It's the same thing. They're interchangeable. I bet you his real last name is Johnson.
Oh my God! You know what's so sad, bro? I watched South Central today. I swear to God, I watched South Central with my daughter today, bro.
Am I wrong? I'm gonna let you tell your story, bro.
Oh my God, that's bad.
I'm gonna stop.
I like it. But so I'm sitting there recording OG, right? I'm gonna just say OG. And Best Believe was in the studio.
Oh, shouts out to Best Believe.
Shout out. And OG had invited some Haitians, some Zos in the studio, and they brought an AK-47,
Of course.
with 19mm and a Glock 9. So for some reason, Best Believe was sitting on a couch that was in the back, that was closest to the door, with 2 Haitian guys sitting here, and one of the Haitian guys was just like standing in front of him on another couch where the AK-47 was. Booby's in the booth recording, and I'm just doing my thing. I'm just ignoring everything. And then for some reason, one of the Haitian guys picks up the AK-47, puts it in his hip, and cocks it. Right? But I hear it's an AK, bro.
Yeah,
this is 7.62 bullets, bro.
Yeah,
like,
7.62.
but so I hear that, and I look back, right, and I go. I'm just thinking to myself, God Please don't let this man get any stupider than that, bro. Please. Booby's in the booth recording. He's a hood nigga. He don't care, right? 30 seconds is probably all it took, bro. 30 seconds. Here's Best Believe. Well, guys, it's time for me to get going. It was nice meeting you. And I think I got to get going.
What's funny is because back in the day, Best Believe was kind of hoodish.
He tried to.
Then he went Trump. Then he tried to. He's going a whole. And then he went country.
He's going
a whole.
I'll be honest with you, like
choose your own adventure.
That man, when you look in his eyes, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I've seen him around. I say what up to him, but I've never had a conversation with him. But I mean, he's been doing it. He's been grinding. He looks tired all the time, dude. He don't sleep in the trenches. You got a car. Yeah, this is the theme of today. The trenches.
Just the sound.
Have y'all ever heard a 7.62 loaded into an AK-47?
That is the scariest sound.
It's not a shotgun load, but it is
it's a sliding.
Yeah,
it's a heavy slide.
Yeah. It's a clack.
Yeah,
it's a heavy slide.
It's a bruh. It's a
Well, it made me turn my head.
It's been fun, gentlemen.
Yeah, it made Best Believe leave the room.
I would have been like,
funniest shit
I
ever seen.
How was his dreads though? The Haitian.
One dude had dreads that was sitting next to him. The other
what
Haitian,
they look like? Were they the?
He had some kind of weird.
Yeah. I would have left too. If he had 3 dreads, gone.
Oh wow!
Anything more than 3, I would have been like, he might be a little reasonable.
That's funny. That's funny. The more dreads you have, the more sophisticated you might look.
He might be a little more reasonable.
You got them big clumps.
If you got one, nope. Nope.
It's like a big exclamation point.
Now, bro, if you got that one dread to the side, nope. I don't know how many. He's the kingpin. You got to leave.
Wow.
This is rank.
I'm putting y'all on game.
You they say the wicks. Yeah, you got the wicks in with the gold teeth. It's a wrap. I'm good.
And they not dyed. They just.
I'm good.
It's from the mud from being in the trenches.
I'm out.
You gotta leave.
I'm out.
Check, please.
Not even check. I'm out.
Those are people who've been in the war since the beginning
of time.
No, the beginning of World War 19 what? 15? Right after the dude got assassinated.
This is talking about when Buddy got shot.
This is going to be us doing.
They was on the front line. They built it. They dug the trenches.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, listen.
It happened on a Wednesday.
If y'all don't know anything about World War I, none of these things I'm saying is going to make any sense. Schools barely teach about World War I, so do your own research.
Yeah.
It was a terrible war.
Yeah. Watch a movie.
It was a terrible war, and you'll understand all my metaphors, and you'll be like, damn. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do the thing.
Let's get into this. I'm a transition over here so y'all can see who's up first. Up first, we will have ABEC. ABEC sent over a track.
Let's go.
I think this is brand new because he hit me up way early. He was like, yo, when can I send this?
Is it Wednesday?
My dog, ABEC. Shout out ABEC, dog. What's happening, baby?
He sent it at 1:20 a.m. I told him at 12 a.m. he could send it.
So
he sent it real early.
Understands.
Okay, before you play that, and I don't want to be disrespectful, especially to my dog ABEC. Yo, shout out ABEC again, just because I love you. But while the music is playing, can I take a potty break?
You can take one right now.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna wait till the music plays.
Why you want to wait till the music plays? You can go right now.
I can listen to it.
I mean, yeah, but
I can still jam while never mind. All right, one second. I'll be back.
Yeah. Me and Alex will, I'll load it up. I need to delay install
that
anyway.
Door right there.
Yeah, make sure you close the door because you can see the toilet on the TV screen. All right, ABEC sent over this track. It's called Just a Little Vibe, What You Think, Bros. All right, and no, that's not what it's called, but that's the message he sent. That's the love letter.
Fair.
The song is called She Plays, I Do Too. So he's talking about
Dungeons and Dragons.
That or competition cheating. Yeah.
Competition cheating.
It's going to be a new sport in the Olympics if you didn't know.
Competition cheating.
Yeah. Also, shouts out to Beckett for following us. And then we already get Kaylee girl also followed us. Thank you for that. I don't think we said thank you to her. But again, shouts out to everybody who's listening. If you are here, make sure you throw a wave in the chat room.
Whiskey Way says old school RuneScape. Yeah, he knows. She plays, I do too. Old school RuneScape on the phone.
EverQuest?
The mobile version.
He plays EverQuest.
He plays EverQuest.
Diablo 1. Let's date ourselves.
She plays, I do too.
She plays Ultima Online. What?
Yeah. Oh shit.
So if you see your name on that list right there, make sure you throw a wave in the chat room so I can mark you as here. If you are not here, we will skip you because it doesn't make sense for us to listen to your song and give you feedback if you're not here to listen to it. And our chat room then gets bored. We get bored. We don't want to do it. So yeah, that's why we don't do it. Ferris said y'all should play my track next because it's Radamon. That can be Happy Radamon gift. I mean, no.
But I haven't seen a couple. Oh, there's Mustafa. I haven't seen Unparade. I haven't seen Gizmo. So we'll see. I haven't seen Hogan either.
Abex here, so I'm not. I saw Demar way earlier, so I'm gonna wait to see him again. JV, I saw him
here.
Mustafa, you said
Demar's here.
Mustafa's right there.
Mustafa's
Demar's
here. Whiskey Way is here.
All right. And I haven't seen Hogan. I've seen Suku. I've seen Drew. Drew was like, I can't wait for this man to review my music.
Excited.
I seen Mox AR Relish. She got to get charged a pet fee. she bought her AR to the stream.
AR to the stream.
$100 per song.
I dig it.
Ferris, also shouts out to you, Radamon. So how about Dreamscape? So tomorrow we're going to be doing 2 free ticket giveaways to Dreamscape because somebody's practicing Radamon, so they bought tickets and they were like, I'm going to be way too weak to go. So they're like,
does start today.
They're giving out their tickets. So tomorrow we'll have a ticket giveaway.
Wow.
Check my social media for that.
She got her emotional support clip.
Yep. Every bullet's $25.
Nigga out here charging like New York, goddammit.
Yep. Extendo clip.
Counting at the door.
Gotta love to see those come in the studio. The banana clip 75 was good.
And I did see Alan Skindrow. I did see him
you
recently,
did?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll mark him as here. All right, so let's get into this ABAC track. It's called She Plays RuneScape, I Do Too. He said, just a little vibe. What do you think? What do you think, bros, before the H word? Bros before respectable women. Is what he meant. So shouts out to him. Let's listen to this track.
All right.
No. I wouldn't give you a minute. Cause I know you're too bad to be right here alone. Say you telling me and I know you ain't gay. That don't you forget I'm a player, I'm gay. It's not much you can say that's gonna turn me away. It's not much you can do, baby, I said it just stay away. Said I really like you fight back, you bite back, and it's really hard to find that. I like that, said I'm really bad like that. You like that, baby, come and let me bite that, cause you bad. Say a point that got to work, daddy. Say give me all your loving, baby, your loving. I don't really wanna fuck in this club, but baby, I'm fucking this club. Said I gotta taste your body, baby. I feel like I've been on drugs. Said I know I'm part of your lobby, baby. Ain't no one built like this yet. Said baby, you a player. It's all in mine. You should probably cancel any plans that you had said tonight. I'm not mad, no. I know that you won't be sad, no. You push on my back, shit. Feeling what's side in my pants, oh. Nah, baby, it's okay. You need some action. It's not bad, no. Felt that thing inside my pants. I'm back and want a bottle. See, someone's at home waiting on her. But she's here with me. She want that work. So I can give me your love, baby, 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 give me your love,
Let me set them up. But shouts out to A-Beck for that track right there.
Shout out my dog.
She plays RuneScape and I do too.
Best song of the night.
Certified.
Yeah, so I don't have any. I like it. I don't have.
Yeah.
It's one of those where it's like I don't really have any feedback to give. Like anything to be like change. It's good. It's something I would play. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
have
to download
a note, but I'll let you go.
I mean,
Never mind. It's an M4A. I can't download it.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Send me the MP3 or the WAV file.
He wants to download it.
the
So
WAV.
I can download it. Yeah, the WAV. Just to confuse
the
people.
VAV.
The VAV.
The vowel.
It's a silent W AV file.
It's a German W. That's what it is. The VAV.
Yeah, but then the W's are V's and the V's are W's.
Yep.
So wave
Vowel.
is vowel.
Vowel.
Damn, let that fuck you up for a second.
I love it.
For me, man, like I don't know, like I really do like the track. I just know you and I know your style, and it's like I understand your brand. So like for you to do what you do, like this is great to me. It's just another sign of working because this is a different genre that I've normally seen you take on. So I really like this. I like that you're trying to take your brand outside of not so much your comfort zone, but a little bit more towards social awareness in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's also a little bit like kind of mainstream, I want to say. Like
that's
moving
where
in that realm.
that's where it's
Yeah.
opening up your catalog.
Yeah.
You feel me? To where like everybody can buy it.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Everybody
I love
can buy
about
it
it.
to
You
it.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I know you have more in the vault and stuff like that. But like I like this a lot. So
Ferris wants to know if we can he can submit in doc format. I want ones and zeros.
binary code.
Binary code. My only note, and then when you said M4A, it made sense. I heard the codec compression, and I also heard. I think that the song is a little bit wide in terms of stereo. So if you could use a plugin that individually lets you mix your mono and your stereo and boost the mono, I'd say probably like 1.5 or 2 decibels. You're going to get a little bit more kick and the vocals are going to come out just a little bit more out front. And also that M4A codec that's kind of like warbly, it's going to fall in the background a little bit.
He sent it using his phone, that's why.
Oh, I mean, that kind of makes sense then.
See, I try to stay away from the engineering thing for a second.
This is what we do.
I was just trying to be creative.
No.
When we talk about engineering, then yes, the vocals need to come up a little bit. But this is not your job, dog. Like that's why I didn't want to say it.
I feel like it's a mastering
you can
thing.
clip this.
No, it's not.
Well, you can clip this and just give it to your engineer.
What?
Yeah, so like say you're an artist and you're working with an engineer, you can just be like, hey, this is what they said.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go all out.
Yeah.
I mean, like, your vocal itself, I mean, somebody can come out just a smidge, you feel me? And the volume does need to come up. I feel like you can get very, or the person can get very creative with some kind of parallel compression in a way versus, like, just start there, like, don't boost nothing, like, straight from a fader or nothing. Like,
bring it up
get
from the
creative.
Bottom. Yeah.
Especially when you start dabbling into the whole post and pre-fader side of things. If there's like if your vocals are running through like a mix bus, just dabble between that. Send your mix bus to parallel compression and then go in between pre and post, so that you can find what needs to be the sweeter sparkle, right? So that if you send it post, okay, this sound is going to the compressor, so therefore you're able to get something out of your vocal in a different way, whether it's probably a little bit more sparkle on the high end, which is what I tend to see what happens with the post sound of it, or if you do it on a pre-side, you can get something a little bit more fatter and warmer from your vocals, which is what I tend to do for a little bit more of the thin sounding artists. But you still have somewhere in your 400 range that I experimented with your vocal, dog, that what I remember, that can still come out without any parallel compression. you can possibly even use some kind of multi-band compression for a little bit of excitement in your vocal in between as well too.
So fun fact about across the board compressors versus multi-band compressors
Yes.
is that an across the board compressor tends to hammer that 400 range by
Default.
by the nature of having it across the board. So one thing that I learned when I worked with Bob Katz was to actually expand that range, and it actually adds a fuck ton of excitement to the sound.
Nice.
Talking Morse code.
Yeah, he was like, y'all talking Morse code. I was going to say, I think with all the auto tune, because I think auto tune is on every single vocal, and that's going to, if he does something where it pushes his high end, it's going to get like unbearable.
Well, here's the other thing with the auto-tune. If you're hearing any weird artifacts about the auto-tune, there could be one or two things.
It wasn't artifact. I just think if he goes back and does that, it will push that high end that auto tune kind of like brings.
Yeah.
And so he might like I don't know.
You know what's a fun factor? I spoke with Jess Jackson, who I think owns the patent of auto tune.
Word.
Yeah, I spoke with him on on an old IG account. And he told me even when it comes to talented artists that he works with, he still adds auto tune.
Yeah, well,
because it adds
ever
a
so
pop,
slightly,
it
yeah.
adds a pop sparkle to
Some
it.
high end. Yeah.
So that's definitely some definitely to be able to be noted about. But I mean, it takes some experimenting, you know, like, but 9 times out of 10, man, it's just like a roll off anywhere between, I'll be honest, like I roll off as far as 91, to be honest.
Really?
Yes, with certain people.
Yeah.
With certain people. I'd roll off as much as 91.
91 hertz.
91 hertz down to as low
91K. That's how I take the vocals out of my song.
we got to
as 82 kilohertz right there.
Yeah. What's up, Shanae?
So, yeah, I go as low as maybe 80, 81, up to 91. That's my range when dealing with certain people.
I think that's actually fair.
It's fair. I
As
think
usual,
anything
it
below
depends.
80 is just unnecessary.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, now you're just fucking up your subwoofer. Yep.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. But yeah, just a little push, and then like he was saying, I could also hear the compression in the codec, unless that's just kind of the beat in a way as well too. Because sometimes these beats, man, like that these people, you rip a beat off of YouTube and it's
It's a
whatever.
128 kilobytes per second MP3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hearing, basically.
And it's like you put that into Pro Tools or Logic or whatever you use, and
it doesn't help.
And then some people like to go fancy, right? Some people like to go 96 kilohertz, fucking 32-bit float.
As if it's going to help.
As if it's gonna help, and it's like
Then they dither down to
Yeah.
16-bit.
Right.
It's like, bro, you're already coming in at like an 8-bit track already,
Yeah.
dude. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Well, and the
you're
fun
not
thing
gonna
is
get anything.
to break that down into mono stereo and then listen to just the stereo, and all it is like in the highs. That's all it is. 'Cause there's no information in there at all. Yeah, 100%.
I had a client recently come to Fat Planet, and they booked a 3-hour session just to listen to their masters, and all they did was take the high end out. They used the isotope plugin. I can't even remember which one it was.
It's because they did the AI master. That's why.
Yeah, that's
Lander.
exactly what they
Lander?
No, it wasn't Lander. It was something from Isotope, some kind of render file
I
fix
know what
it thing.
Yeah, I know what it is.
And bro, like I couldn't understand the music. I'm not lying. Yours sounded better.
Shouts out to Katie. She, he, or they said they submitted their track. I don't know anymore.
All right, let's get on to the next
That's
one.
not to assume.
We're gonna sit here all day.
Yeah.
But anyways, A-Back,
I
you
feel
get the
like
point.
There's your notes. Have a bunch of notes.
I hope you were screen recording.
Yeah.
You can clip that right there.
Yeah.
All right. Not what I said. All right.
And
So
cut.
shouts out to D-Mar. D-Mar sent over a track called Felt That. He did not send a letter or any preconceived anything. So let's check this out. It's called Felt That.
This is a frappe, by the way.
With vodka.
Love and control, it got a hold on me. I
just wanna hold on, you feel my soul. Damn, that breeze so cold, heart so froze. God, let me take you home. Get a bag and cost some gas and then I flip shit. She had told me eat the coochie, bitch, you trippin'. She had said she do it all, she in the kitchen. Try my best to love these hoes, but they don't listen. She asked me what I do wrong, I said I felt that. I done seen you bitches green, can't take that shit back. I been trying to get this money, talking about bit racks. And that nigga causing problems, get his shit snatched. If you can tell, baby, I'm far from love. But that don't mean I just can't fuck you and then give you hugs. But that don't mean if I make it, I won't give you some. If love is real, don't fake it, let me lift you up. Love and control, yeah, gotta hold on. I don't know, I just wanna hold on. Feel my soul, damn, that breeze so cold, heart so froze. God, let me take you home. Get a bag and cost some gas and then I flip shit. She had told me eat the coochie, bitch, you trippin'. She had said she do it all, she in the kitchen. Try my best to love these hoes, but they don't listen. She asked me what I do wrong, I said I felt that.
Shouts out to D-Mar for that track. It's called Felt That.
Shout out.
Felt That. It's a little bit, I feel it's a little bit different from a little bit different from the things he sent. It's still slow, but the beat choice is more lo-fi hip hop beats to study and chill with.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, like like D-Mar is not bad in anything he submits.
This is true.
It's never bad. And I wasn't even listening to the mix. I'm more listening to him as a person. Mm-hmm. And I like that he is trying different things. And I always sit in this position where I'm like, I don't want to change him. Or I don't want to give him advice to where he completely changes, but I do want him to go wild with an experiment a few times to see if then when he circles back to who he feels he really is, he takes something from that wild experiment. Something that pushes him out of his comfort zone. So, like, we've talked about, hey, do a song with Weatherman Dan or try to work with Weatherman Dan. Try to work with Eclipse. Try to work with somebody who produces kind of off, or maybe send your vocals to Eclipse because he'll build a beat around you and he'll chop your vocals. And then if he does that, you can hear what he's done with your raw vocals, and you can be like, oh, maybe I should do that when I record what I'm working on. So maybe you don't have to go record it. Meet producers and be like, hey, can I send you my vocals and you create something around it and chop it up? And see if that if their idea you can incorporate into how you are as an artist to make you stand out. Because one thing Instro said to me while we were off camera, he was like, I feel like I heard this before.
Yeah, I mean, here's the messed up part about it. Like, me being an engineer, obviously, like, yeah, I'm gonna say that in a lot of ways because, I mean, your music isn't as distinguishable as it needs to be. But, like, I actually legit thought I heard this song before.
Interesting.
Like, I had to take a second. I'm like, I don't think I really heard it. But listen, man, like,
he uploaded it 1 day ago.
It's still, I mean, it's cool. Like, no. Like, for me, bro, like, listen, man, like, I like the record. It's cool. It's chill. I might give it, like, one more listen to, but it doesn't stand out to me, right? So it's like, definitely, you definitely got to try different things in the studio, right? I try to encourage people to try things that they've never tried before. One term that I'm surprised a lot of people don't hear about that I make everybody try that changes the game on a lot of things. The term falsetto.
With his dubs or
yeah.
Interesting.
I call it making a chord with your vocals.
That's not a chord.
Well, if you falsetto, do this and that, you can.
Well,
It's
1-3-5 is a chord. When you have distinguishable tones, it's a chord, or in different tones, it's a chord. But when you have the same note, just a pitch up, it's not a chord.
Okay.
It's just unison.
Yeah.
But that's what a falsetto is.
Yeah.
It's a higher pitch that's a unison compared to the lower pitch of the original note. So like the same note, just different tone. That opens up the game for so much that people don't understand, because when you have this high sweet sense of something dangling in the background, right, that kind of lingers amongst the original, it's kind of like a ghost effect of something, and it just kind of, it's ear sweeteners, it's ear candy, right? Being very distinguishable with your ad-libs. If you are in the hip hop and trap scene, of course, like certain people got certain things, Offset. Like, yeah, come on, like we know that. So be distinguishable with your ad-libs. Think about them. Give certain things space. Know when to give things space. You have a lot of space here. Sometimes, you need to clutter. Sometimes you need to let it be free. That's the beautiful thing about art, is that you have to kind of like move through the crevices to be able to find those sweet spots.
Yep.
Demar says, I feel I've been trying to find plugins to get a different sound and mix.
Don't chase the plugins.
Yeah.
That's
I did
the wrong thing to
the very
do.
first record that I did for a major label, the singer would do his line, and then he would do like a higher version of it, like you were saying, like the falsetto, and then he would do like, what's the above that, like whistle voice? He would do as high as he could possibly do it, right. And then he would do like a whisper track, and he would do the entire track that way, and then he would go through and pick which ones he wanted to add and blend in, and it made for a really like ear-catching sound. And then another thing that I kind of want to suggest to Demar, and what the fuck is his name? Oliver Tree? Is that his name?
Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree.
He's literally in Orlando every year,
yeah,
like 5 times.
So Oliver Tree did a song, and then somebody on TikTok took that song and remixed it. And then the song, when he originally did it, it was like, it was okay. It was an Oliver Tree release. But then the guy remixed it, and it blew up. And so then Oliver Tree redid the remix. So he remade his song just like the remix was made. And that it was like him learning, like, oh, so people like this song. They just don't like it the way I originally did it. They like it this way. So that's kind of another suggestion. Kind of what Q is saying, like send it to Eclipse, send it to somebody else, see what they do with it, and then take what you're like, oh man, I really like this aspect, and that can help get you, you using your own talents, but outside of the box that you've been working in. Yeah, experiment with formats and doubles as well. There you go.
Yeah, never chase the plugins, bro. Like whenever you buy a plugin, you have to truly understand what your capability of buying the plugin is going to be.
Yeah.
I'm way out the game of trying to figure out what EQs I want to buy and plugins and compress, bro. Like it's just like, dude, grab one
all the way back around to the basic Pro Tools one. I've done all of them, and I ended up right back where I started.
It's the concepts, it's the science behind it that makes it count, and the feel. Whenever you buy a plugin, you should really think, okay, well, maybe like the Sound Toys delay or the Sound Toys format, stuff like those things you should be chasing when it comes to sound, like things that really change your sound. But start at the source. Your source is your microphone. From your microphone comes your interface or your preamp, depending on how big of a scale you have. Of course, 9 times out of 10 these days, preamps are built into interfaces. But, the preamp and then the interface. And then, of course, your speakers never matter. I always tell people, like, you can always choose your source of output. You can never change your source of input.
I'm a humongous believer in digital room correction. So much so that I've given a talk at the Audio Engineering Society about it.
Exactly.
Yep.
You always cater to what goes in. You can always change what comes out.
Exactly.
Yep. So definitely always think about that. You want to change your sound, start with your mic. And then if you want to change your sound even further, then start with your preamp, which I'm pretty sure is built into your interface. So just change your interface.
There you go.
Yep.
Who
we have next, Q?
I'm fixing
over there.
I'm fixing an audio thing. The thing that we've been running into. Finally, I'm gonna fix it so that we don't have it happen anymore.
We're audio guys, and we have
got audio problems.
Fucking thing how that happens. Yep. Get on TikTok.
All right, yeah. I mean, I did it. Where is it then?
Whoa!
Damn it!
You got emoji syndrome.
Oh no, I'm deleting. I deleted the wrong one because there's the duplicate. So I deleted the wrong. I inactive one and then deleted the other one, thinking it was the other one.
Oh, so we're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good now. Let me try that. Cool. All right, so now I have it on this other scene where it's wrong. Okay, let me fix that.
We is audio people, and we do audio good.
Hold on, it's gonna go.
Yeah,
dead.
you're back.
It's gonna go dead for a second.
Uh-oh.
All right. No, I don't know why it.
Sam Ash.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go buy some guitars over at Global Audio.
I think I could get really global at Global Audio, bro. It's worldwide.
All right. Let's do this.
All over the earth.
They can hear us now, but I mean, when I transition to
Sounds like there's only one on the full couch shot screen.
Is that good?
Yeah. That's what I'm fixing. I'm fixing it on the submission screen.
Whoa.
So here we go. Because I deleted it off of there. So when I add this back,
It's not his fault, guys.
He's doing the best he can. Okay,
Lay off.
just relax.
I'm fixing things.
Jeez, man.
God. Because I was like, I'm not going to remember. So
so now's the time.
yeah. So I was like, while y'all are
Yeah.
I'm
talking,
trying to fix it, man.
talking in Morse code. There we go.
Oh, you're like, this is my
It is
shot.
fixed.
Yeah.
It is now fixed. I deleted the wrong duplicate. So after I made it inactive, I deleted the wrong duplicate. Then I had to bring it back, keep and figure out which duplicate it was. So,
So Mr. Altismo points out, and rightly so, Kim is not here right now, but she'll be back.
Yeah.
all right.
She'll be back.
So up next we have Jalen versus the world.
All right.
If he's still in the chat room,
He is.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna transition back so you guys can see our faces up close. I know y'all probably got like seasick with the transitions. My bad. Sounds a little hot. I haven't changed any of the sound settings, so it should sound how it was before. All I did was now there's no comb filtering.
Maybe
now.
we were turned down so much on that scene.
Maybe
you go.
because there's no filtering, but
No filter?
yeah. All right. So let's listen to this one. It's by Jalen vs. the World. It's called Forever Nights. He said music visualizer animation. Okay, so we're not going to show that.
Tonight is the night without Kim, as I just said.
I could set it up, but
Oh, wow.
We will take the experience.
let's listen to this song. It's called Forever Nights.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons. I love it.
I really don't know where to start. Maybe it's time for the end. I'm trying to hit from the back.
Didn't we hear this song before? You haven't heard it before, but I'm gonna let you.
I ain't heard it before.
All right. Me and Alex have heard this before.
So we playing this with me?
Yeah, it's for you. So we've reviewed it before, but we're gonna let you.
All right.
I wanna talk to your friend. Hop in the coupe, out the Benz. Shawty too bad, she a 10. I really don't want it to end. Hell no. I really don't know where to start. Maybe it's time for the end. I'm tryna hit from the back. I wanna talk to your friend. Hop in the coupe, out the Benz. Shawty too bad, she a 10. Really don't want it to end. Hell no. People lying while they capping about the money that they made. Everybody is so phony. Everybody is so fake. She be lying, she be hoeing. Why you lying to my face? I know my bro going through it. I hope he can be his case. You gotta stay tough, gotta stay hard, and you gotta stay rough. And you got a lot of problems and you going through stuff. I cannot lie, I cannot bluff. Got too many problems, I fix it with money. Don't fuck with the sugar, I'm using the honey. I'm going outside cause I know this. I just wanna know if you would be there for me. I really don't know where to start. Maybe it's time for the end. I'm tryna hit from the back. I wanna talk to your friend. Hop in the coupe, out the Benz. Shawty too bad, she a 10. I really don't want it to end. Hell no. I really don't
It's
know
a
where to
4-minute song, dude.
Maybe it's time for the end. I'm tryna hit from the
We can
back.
cut it. If you already reviewed it already, I don't need that long.
I mean, we had almost a minute and 30 seconds. I could play some more chat room if y'all want me to. Because it's a 4-minute and 30-second long song.
I guess they gonna decide. The first answer is the answer we gonna keep.
Yeah.
Bro said gotta stay hard.
I'll keep playing it until they answer.
Hop in the coupe, out the Benz. Shawty too
We
bad,
could
she
just start
10.
describing
Really
what's
don't want
happening
it
in the
to
video.
end. Hell no. But all good things gotta end. If I'm happy, it's pretend.
We gonna keep that.
Gotta watch
hold on,
the
let me hear this
odds,
part.
gotta watch your own friends. I chose the rock star life, cause you never live again.
He says last minute is not song.
Bitch, we in this shit to win. I'm on a code.
Is this him?
Yeah, I seen it in my piss. No Zach and Cody. My bitch look like London today. Shit. I think the Percocet kicked in. I think the Percocet kicked in. These bitches hurt me. That's why I cannot love again. Used to watch twerk.
Y'all a bitch made. God damn. That was probably the weakest, most bitch made lines I've ever heard in a song. You resulted to Percocets because you got your heart broke. You need to get in them trenches. That's what you need.
Get your head shot off.
You gotta get. No, I mean, in all seriousness, I know the modern age of kids and young adults can relate to that. I just can't. When it comes to that line, when it comes to the song, I've heard the song before. So, but well, actually, I think this dude is whoever this dude is. I think he's a new feature on the song. I don't think he was on the song before.
That was a feature. Okay.
So maybe they wanted you to critique the feature.
Okay, let's play it.
Oh, shit. What did I just get myself into?
And here we go.
Working on my tip. AKA you know I stay with the stick. I really don't.
I don't get it, bro.
It's
I
low
just,
energy.
No, I just
That's
I know.
Two more lines.
No, it's I don't get it, man. I don't
And
get
then we're done.
I don't get how you be like, I'm on Percocets because she hurt me, but I stay with this stick because nigga, I'll kill you. That don't make sense. Like, why are you a sociopath? That's sociopathic mentality, and these kids need to stop with it. Y'all need to go get a beating. That's what y'all need. Your parents need to beat you.
Yeah.
You need an ass whooping. And I'm not endorsing child abuse. No. They need somebody to snatch them up and be like, sit your ass down and stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? That's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Because or they homeboys need to jump them. Y'all need to get jumped. Something needs to happen.
They need some milk.
Y'all need some milk.
Something because I don't understand that mentality.
Oh,
like,
Will
and
Smith
Will
slap.
Smith slap.
I'm crying.
how do you write that down? and still feel like a adult.
Oh, that's the problem. They're not adults.
Yeah.
The adults.
Yeah.
As a teenager, how do you write that down and still feel like a teenager? As an adolescent, how do you write that down and still feel like an adolescent? As an elementary school kid, how do you write that down and still feel like an elementary school kid?
You're asking someone who's never written down words like that in their life. So how, I don't know. How does he expect me to answer this?
That's asking the real question.
This is why I don't get, like, bro, watch Dragon Ball Z or something. Watch something that empowers you as a person, because y'all sound so whack,
stupid, dumb, idiotic, and all that shit.
And I know maybe it's a generational thing. Maybe I'm the old man yelling on my porch saying, "Get off my lawn," type of guy. But I don't know, man. Like, y'all are making songs and y'all are keep on perpetuating y'all bitch assness to each other. Like, and that's real. Like, I know even the generation older than me, they always like, "Oh, y'all youngins are soft. We used to eat rocks." And it was like, hey, I didn't want fault, yeah, it's like, hey, I'm sorry, you know. And then the generation before them was like, we used to get called niggas when we walked down the street and blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey, sorry. Yeah, I didn't grow up like that, and I'm glad. Shouts out to you. You made it. You got all your PTSD. I'm glad I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Therapist on deck?
But it's like when our generation with the younger generation, it's like it's not that much different. It's just somehow y'all made popular being bitches. Like, and I'm not saying this as you're being
bitches being popular.
I'm not saying this as being a woman or anything. It's like you made it popular to seem like you have no self-control.
Phony.
You have no self-control. You have no idea of who you are as a person. You can't fathom being alone. You can't, like, it's so not human.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've made popular being the weakest link.
thing. Yeah. My dad says, "Q, you sound like me," and I'm really old.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, listen, if you can
I'm not that old.
If you can be that strong-minded to be able to write shit like that down, and then when you get off the mic, you're this sane.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
Yeah.
He said he had a gun. No, he could spray all these niggas.
Bro. Show me the gun you spraying with, then.
He might have it. Don't play.
I just said show me the gun.
They shoot up schools now because they're so hurt and their Percocets.
This is what I'm gonna say about that, right? How many of them were dark complected?
Asking the real questions.
I don't know, man. I
We're talking school shootings, right?
I try not to say anything.
We're not talking like teenagers. We're talking about adults, right?
I just observe.
All right.
I just observe. I just don't understand how.
Even if they were dark complected, how many of them made the news? Not much.
Bowman messed up his
Fox News is not reporting that shit.
I mean, we got the young black kids killing each other over dumb shit, and that's been forever. That hasn't stopped, and that's been forever. They're not shooting up schools though. They shooting a person who looked at them wrong about their shoes. Yeah. And there might be collateral damage if they now doing this, or they now got the extendo and stuff. So with it's crazy stuff happening, but the reasoning I feel is getting dumber, and it's maybe y'all, you got guys, maybe it's technology.
Part of it, yes.
I don't know.
Technology bubble that they live in.
I have
partially
no
technology being used in the wrong sense, I guess.
Like, you see the Miami spring break? I used to go to Miami for spring break. It was not like that. It was wild, but it was wild in a fun way where you weren't doing that. I mean, we had cell phones. We had Facebook. Like that. We had all that. I still got videos from being on YouTube from when we were in Miami performing on it, like having fun, talking to people and stuff like that. We weren't doing what these kids are doing. And now I sound old as hell.
It's technology being used in the wrong way, obviously. And like, you can't micromanage everybody.
No, you can't, but you can try. I want to call on other humans to help humans be good.
Be human.
Be like if you see somebody steering a little wrong, you be, hey man, let me holler at you for a second. Like here's some philosophy, here's some perspective. You know, however you take it is however you take it. But let me offer it to you because it seems like you don't have any.
The crazy part about it is that you're only gonna help the people that you're destined to meet in life.
Yeah.
You know, and humans will always forever be their own yin and yang. Seriously,
that's deep.
They will forever be their own yin and yang because without chaos, there's no balance.
This is true.
So we could sit here and preach and all humanity need, like, bro, there's just gonna be some people out there, bro, that just, you know, it don't matter how much you preach, how much you bang their head in a wall in a ass whooping, like, it just don't get through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking of that spectrum, but there's how much billion people in the world?
We almost at 8.
Yeah.
Come on,
or we may have
man.
passed 8.
Possibly,
year,
I think so. But like, that's a lot of people. How much niggas you know gonna actually accept that shit, bro? Like, it's hard enough to get a nigga a good Christmas gift. You want a nigga take advice?
I always say I'm retired. I'm just going to touch people who I come in contact with. But you know, as this platform that I have, it's sent to me, and I can now do this. So this is me trying.
And you are gonna touch the people you need to touch on this platform. But that ain't gonna be Mr. Enrique Cervavio in Brazil. Gun down this other nigga for some stupid shit. Like, that really living that life, not a song.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Ferris
Or
says,
it's not going.
The man who is not OG Bobby Flacco who dug the trench. You know what I'm saying?
Ferris says, so in conclusion, we don't like the feature, JV.
What do y'all think about the song?
Hey, that's not funny, love. She said this is why aliens skip the earth.
This is why aliens skip
That's
the
not
earth.
funny.
What y'all think about that song? Y'all remember what it sounded like?
Don't ask my wife that question, please.
Mr. Autismo says, just another JVS attempt.
Shouts out to New Zealand.
Shout out.
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Ponficio Samoa Music.
Thanks for the follow.
Or
You gotta send something.
Ponifacio? Ponifacio. I don't know.
That sounds about right.
It's
Pony
Italian.
Facio.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be funny.
We are hooked on phonics fans around
You
here.
you want me to play a little bit more of the song as a refresher?
No, I think you should move on.
What do y'all think?
I'm good.
I'm good.
That's no disrespect.
It's a cool visualizer, though.
The visualizer's cool, dog.
Yeah.
Just you're copying too much. I'm sorry, brother.
Mix is wise. He's still improving. Okay. I wasn't listening to the mix, to be honest.
Mix is okay. I mean, y'all need to like make reverb and delay y'all best friend.
There you go. Listen to this guy.
Be spontaneous with it too. You know, like make it go in and make it come out, and just
Ride that fader.
Ride the fader.
Yeah.
Be spontaneous.
There you go.
All right.
You making fun of me?
All right. So, I mean, I guess shouts out to JV versus the world, or
Shout
Junior
out.
Varsity, or
Keep grinding.
Jalen. Yeah, I went off. I went on a rant. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, that's exactly
And up next, we have
that was a get off my lawn rant. I feel ashamed.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
submission.
Alex's dad said I sound like him. That's
Thanks for watching.
all right. So up next we got Gizmo Snyder, aka the Unpraised King, aka Low Road 95 High Road Disco Kid.
How much AKAs you got?
He's changed his name 16 times.
he had a phase.
Yeah. So I don't know which one. He's stuck with this name for about a month or two now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 months.
Yeah. So
I'm thinking it might be his new name.
I feel like when I commit to this name,
yes.
then he'll change it.
Oh Lord.
Back to Gizmo.
Yeah. All right.
Full circle.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can transition over to the list. He said, top of the morning to you fellas. It is 10:19 p.m. over here, but top of the morning to you, wherever you are in the world. Let's listen to it.
Top of the morning.
The track's called Feeling Sad.
Here we go.
I should speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity that never breached the outlet. Really hate to touch a woman unless you knew me soundly. Every night the wine seeps cause I hate the silence. If hell really on a highway got a higher mileage, still traveling a distance when I leave my driveway. Many women I resisted but I'm itching closer. When I'm feeling depressed, my mind reaches places most for that. Feeling so sad, when I was young I just won the bag, right? I led a bad life, reason I'm coming in last. Feeling so sad, I'm always painting myself in a bad light. Picturing perfect still advertised, I rip it apart and satirize. I'm off, it's like life a game and I'm feeling like I lost. I don't look to blame, but I'm searching for the cause. All the things I've done, how you gonna give a pass? And I'm a bad guy, yeah, I got a dark past, yeah. For the ladies I be falling, but if they come through calling, I'll be stalling. Had the time, but I cost myself, I bought in. Few hands and trips down and I was all in. If I'm honest, myself there's no absolving a blame. Wonder if my soul rotted in ways when I could have stopped it. So many things that I should speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity that never breached the outlet. Really hate to touch a woman unless you knew me soundly. Every night the wine seeps cause I hate the silence. If hell really on a highway got a higher mileage, still traveling a distance when I leave my driveway. Many women I resisted but I'm itching closer. When I'm feeling depressed, my mind reaches places most for that.
All right. Shouts out to the Unpraised King, a.k.a. Gizmo.
Shout
Snyder, a.k.a. Low Road, 95 High Road, Disco Kid, 365, 425 Disco Night.
Wow. Hell of an introduction.
Shouts out to him. That song's feeling sad. I ranted, so y'all go.
I mean, song is good. I mean, the comments kind of a little spot on with my first one. You know, like auto-tune could be, if you do have auto-tune on, it could be cranked a little harder. If you've only slightly melodined, or if you have like waves tuning, which I hate, by the way.
Oh?
Yeah.
But it's free if you have Windows.
It's free for everybody if they have Windows. And it always has been.
You're going to make me pull out every string in my jeans tonight. I swear to God. You see this hole? It's for people like this.
They don't know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, the tuning could be a little bit, you know, better, I guess, in a way. The mix is not bad. Vocals could be up a smidge, just a smidge, like a smidge. Got to put an exclamation part on a smidge. And you, okay, there's another thing that I gotta say about, and this is for all the other tracks. Y'all are lacking character. Like, take acting classes, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Some like,
and that's coming from an audio engineer.
Like over exaggeration.
Over exaggeration.
Yeah, I've taken an improv class before when I was in college. It was very fun.
This is what makes you good at this.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it was because I needed an extra credit. So I endorsed that.
There you go. See, that's how it correlates. Improv, having to do it on the spot. But no, like, I tell everybody that comes to the studio, bro, like, take acting classes. Like, you're lacking the character that you're trying to build, because it's technically a character you're selling. It's the product.
Yeah.
Become that character in the booth, on stage. Obviously, when you're starting your PR, whenever that might be, right? But the character is lacking. You can make something believable just by being the character. If you lack the character, I don't want it.
There you go.
I'm done.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's a really fair point. In that over-exaggerated acting kind of way. And the funny thing is like, it's just like in front of camera, when you feel like you're being overdone, it's the perfect amount.
I mean, and according to, you know, that sappy ass piano, ain't it, to be honest? If he played out in the character more, I promise you it would have hit way different. Like if he really sold himself into the emotion, it would have played out a lot different.
Interesting. I can see it.
People lack that character, and that's why people's music doesn't sell. It's not interesting. Everyone sounds the same because no one is understanding the character. There's a difference, right, between me and Q standing on the corner, and if a bus is getting ready to hit him, and
I'm darker. Huh? Nah, go ahead, bro.
That doesn't mean it's an automatic, motherfucker. God damn, you brought your clip tonight. I'm gonna charge you $25. God damn it! I swear to God.
You pay the pet fee.
You see, but that's it right there. Like that's character right there. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all get it. So it's like, God damn it. Anyway,
go ahead with your story, bro.
There's a difference between me and Q standing on the
Two black men on the corner.
This is just not working out. I promise you, it's just not.
What did one say about the other's mother? Like, Harriet Tubman drove the bus while Rosa Parks got on the bus, and Dr. Martin Luther King was behind the bus.
Wow. Improv. I see where it comes from. Dog. But I mean, like, if he's getting ready to get hit by Martin Luther King's bus, right? I don't just go, hey, yo, watch out for that bus. Yo, watch out for that bus. No, I'm going to be, yo, Q, watch out for that. Yo, watch out for that bus.
Uh-huh.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's more believable because now he's going to freak out. He's going, oh,
and make
or he might, he might look and, oh, there's Martin Luther King.
Maybe.
Another crime scene.
Were there any shoes scuffed?
No, just some crack sprinkled on it.
I haven't heard
My bad. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, man.
All right, I'm done.
No, but that is real. Like that's a good example of like character and then character in your music. You don't be like, watch out for that bus.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's about to get hit, you're like, hey, yo, like
scream.
I mean, you don't. And in some songs, you don't have to yell, but you still have to. That I talk about it when it's like believableness, like
Enforce.
to be like. It's almost like you got to, like, a lot of people are imitating what they've heard someone make before instead of actually expressing themselves.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes to love songs, like some people you can hear the pain. Michael Jackson in the Free Willy song at the end is crying and you feel his pain.
I'm going to put this out. I got an artist right now. Shout out BA. Hey, you my dog. This artist, he plays in the CFL. Canadian Football League.
Okay.
Plays for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and he's the best DB in the league. But he is the perfect example that identifies the character. And if you got a slot, I got a song.
We
You feel me?
Or we could close the stream.
We could close it that way.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. But he's the perfect definition of understanding your character. And at the same time, he's real to himself.
Interesting.
He's very real to himself. I always tell people he's like a Kendrick voice with the J. Cole story. I always say that. Always. And I ain't never letting up. But he will give that meaning that and he keeps you in tune because he understands his character. He understands his dynamic. He knows when to be open, when to close it, when to all this other stuff. So, but anyways, let's move on with the list.
Yeah. Drew, we're not to your submission yet. We will get to it because you're 3 people away. As you can see, we do take time on the submissions. We actually give valuable feedback.
We're dropping knowledge here.
If that's what you want to call it.
Honestly, though, I think
dropping opinion.
Yeah.
Well, either way, what you just went in depth on is hugely important in what's going on, and
it lacks.
Like, if you want to definitely, like, we say this a lot on the stream, is like, you sound like somebody else, or you are doing it like somebody else, or blah blah blah. This is how you find yourself. So yeah.
He says he's not rushing us, but I mean, I was just informing you that we're going to get to yours, but even if we didn't, like, just check out what we're saying. And if you compare us to other streams like this, you're not getting this value.
Yeah.
Even if you're paying to skip the line and all of that other dumb shit that y'all
and I ain't seen no pay to skip no line over here, so sorry, you ass out of luck.
Yeah. We want to make $1,000 if they want to skip the line.
Yep.
It's $1,000. because that means they don't care, and we might as well just take the money.
If you that willing and got
That's
the
what
bread,
I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
bro, run it.
And then we're gonna give him a 20-minute talk about what ROI is and what it means.
I mean, I'm gonna be like, look, man, this is going in the stock market. I'm about to make some ROI.
yeah, right. Right. Been sitting on this couch.
All right. We got Mustafa's up next. Mustafa sent over a song called 444 Deja Vu. Let's check this one out right now.
Not once, but twice. Shake them hips, yeah. Shake them hips, go crazy.
Give me, as a DJ, I'm already going to say this. As a DJ, I really hate when songs start like this because the whole beginning of the song I can't mix in. I got to wait another 16 or 8 or
where
the
do you
4 is
start?
going to be weird. And so it's like it more has to drop in. You're doing a dance track. It's Jersey Club. I can already tell. Give me Sims, give me something to bring it in so then when this comes in, boom, we're into it. But that instant critique.
Yeah.
Shake them hips, go crazy. Shake them hips, shake them hips, shake it. Fuck it up. Recording line, whoa. Just smashed on the hoe. Now I'm with my bro. It ain't nothing dead. It feel like 444. At the order screen, they asking what I want. 444. 444. 444. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. 444. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Go crazy. Oh God, shake that shit, baby. Tick, 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 tick. Go stupid. Yeah. Coulda had your bitch. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, she was on my old scallywag, big red flag. Go crazy. Oh God, shake that shit, baby. Go stupid. Go all the way stupid.
Why is there an extra minute of quiet after this? Is something else about to happen? Let's fast forward. Let's see if there's
Please.
a foul.
Please be double kick and screams, hardcore track.
Yeah. All right, so it sounds like it was a rough draft then.
Yeah.
Like
hope it was.
a really rough mix. And just a draft to get out. Okay. How y'all feeling?
I hope you don't take offense to this, bro, but it sounded like you had 20 minutes in the studio.
It feels like a demo, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it could be if you doing this at home and you got GarageBand, bro. Listen, we all got to start somewhere. The beat selection, in my opinion, the beat's way too fast for you. And yeah, I don't know. It's not really my vibe. I like Jersey music. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Well, this is fast Jersey getting up to the
this
Philly.
ain't it. I don't know. I'm sorry, dog.
I feel like the vocals
going
like
on.
like they lag, like they drag in terms of like this dot dot dot, and then the vocals like blah, blah, like if they were just like bah, 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 like just as energetic as the song is, then I feel like they would fit. But it's just too like trying to put words on something that's just speeding by as fast as possible.
All right.
Way too much.
I would recommend if you are doing this in the studio, first I feel the vocals are over compressed and on top of the beat, so I feel like you don't have the stems to it because there's a lot of aspects within that track that sound fire, like that bass line sounds like it would be fire, but it's so buried. Even the chords and stuff sound like they just like hit if you if you bought them out. I understand what you're trying to do, but there's just so much space where you could be doing ad libs or little singy tones and stuff. But a little advice is since this track, this is like 160 Jersey, so fast Jersey. 150, anything above 135, 140 is considered fast Jersey. If it's like 80, 160 with a different type of drum style, it'll be like Philly club. So you're up there with that. And what I would say is in the studio, actually slow the track down and rap on the slow track. Then after you've done that on the master, speed it back up. You can key lock it or try not key locking it and see what it sounds like. Because it might change the pitch of your vocals and it might give you a whole different sound and it might make it fit with it being so fast. Because there are people and there is a culture who listen to fast Jersey or chipmunk style of Jersey or whatever, where they and they dance to it. So maybe look into doing something like that. Also, there's a lot of space that I think you can get really creative with. He said, no, it's not finished yet. It sounds like a demo.
We all said that in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a demo, cool, you know, but definitely just look into just trying to figure out how to make pockets fit. Everything is about the pocket, man. Like, everything got a pocket. Everything has that lock. And once you figure that out, you got it.
There you go. Cool.
All right. So, shouts out to Mustafa for sending that track over. It's called Fo Fo Fo.
Shout out.
It's that old Wendy's menu. That Fo Fo Fo. I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah, they do. What you
They
talking
still
about?
do the Fo Fo Fo?
What you talking about? They got the 4 for 4 and the $5 bag. What you talking about?
He need to finish this song and send it to Wendy's.
There you go.
Crazy endorsement. Can you imagine Wendy's playing Jersey and everybody in Wendy's? Everybody in Wendy's
and fries, salad,
all over the screen. I would go to Wendy's. If Wendy's dropped this track in a commercial, I'd go to Wendy's. I'd be like, hey, Wendy's,
look, babe, we about to go get the 4 for 4. And we gonna jam it in the drive-through so they get us a discount. What's happening?
Commercial on the radio, crazy. I drive
On
right
YouTube. I'm playing that on YouTube in the drive-through.
As loud as possible.
I'll go rent one of my like a sub, hook that bitch up, and be like blast at it.
Every kid would go into
know.
Wendy's. No, I mean, he could actually probably get popular off it if he really makes this song. Get people on TikTok to do videos in Wendy's. Ordering a 444
genius. Hey, look, that's 15% right here. Right here.
Yep. That because it would go viral.
VPN, bro. They can track exactly where you record this at.
It would go viral if kids just in there doing fo while they order it. If they still got it, I don't know if Wendy's still got it.
Doing those dances.
Yep. You take anything from this stream tonight.
Automatic. 50%.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we got Whiskey Way. He sent over a track called Teeth. He said, this is super rough, but I like this. Whiskey Way.
Whiskey Way. All right.
Let's check this out.
The Whiskey Way.
Yeah. It's loading. It must be
satellite.
Okay. Here we go.
could definitely hear some Currency on this. I got Currency vibes.
Currency, yeah, I definitely hear Currency. I hear Ross on that motherfucker
And
too.
listen here as I walk through the cherry pick convicts
Roll
on
them
my
doobies
body
up.
with the tiny tit. Shorty
It's a
said she wanna
vibe.
smoke and she smoking with so
Yeah.
many trees. I had to have my homies quit. That would be fire.
Currency
I
Wiz
like
Khalifa,
Currency.
Rick Ross,
Oh my
like, you know
God.
what I'm saying? I definitely hear Wiz on it and Rick Ross. Rick Ross would be,
Currency would be fire. Fire on that.
I know, man.
Fire.
Currency taking a different lane nowadays, man.
I haven't listened to. I couldn't keep up with Currency, so I fell off of him.
Yeah, he
because he drops
a lot of mixtapes
every
bro.
week.
A lot of mixtapes, bro. It's hard to keep up. Weekend at Bernie's was fire.
Oh, that was one of my favorites,
That's
man.
one of my favorites too,
Oh,
bro.
man, come on,
He
let's
dropped
job
he dropped
on-
another one. He dropped a Weekend at Bernie's 2 just recently. Yeah, I know it's been so long that he just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Weekend at Bernie's was my favorite, and then Audio Talk was amazing.
Yeah.
What else he put out, man? So much.
So much. Don't even
Shit,
go down
bro.
this rabbit hole.
Yeah,
It's like
let's not
that's
do
like
that.
going through Lil Boosie's old stuff.
But no, like the track is fire. I dig it. I really like it. It's real chill, and stuff like that. Listen, y'all don't go watch that movie, bro. Don't go watch that movie. I watched that shit when I was in 9th grade, and that shit scarred my life. Okay, and to make things worse, my best friend showed me the movie. He was a 7-day Adventist. Imagine a holy person be like, "Hey, you want to watch this movie?"
Yeah, it's good for you.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Googled
thought
it just
differently
now.
of my
But
homeboy.
ain't
after
that what they teach the young boys when that's real? Oh, let me stop. I'll play it.
Is that what they teach the young religious boys? Or like, here,
hey,
this is what it's like.
this
Let me
is
put
what-
on this DVD for you.
Yo, if that's what they're using to scare them, God help their soul.
I'm just playing.
Wow.
Yeah, Suku.
Damn.
Yeah, he is. That's why he watched that movie when he was young.
Damn. You see, I got to look out for you. It's
I
cool.
was not taught this.
It's cool.
No, so about that track, I honestly think it could stand on its own and have
cool.
have an artist like Currency on it. I didn't hear anything you need to add. It sounds done to me when it comes to progressions and things that are happening in it. I haven't been listening to the mixes at all really today, unless something like particularly stands out.
That's the beautiful thing. Like, if nothing stands out of the way, then, you know, you're in a good playing field.
Yeah.
You know, like, because, I mean, to be honest, man, like, you listen to songs on your phone, you can't distinguish it at that moment.
This is true.
You have to play it on some quote-unquote hi-fi speakers to hear what's going on. So it's good.
You could upload that as a Currency type beat, or you could just release it,
You might get some views.
Yeah.
or you could just release it as
Spitter Andretti.
yeah, or whatever. I don't know.
There you go. I have no notes. Nothing stood out, and it was just very chill.
It's a
I
vibe.
enjoyed it. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a great
vibe.
vibe.
All right, I know Katie keeps coming in here and asking about the list when the
It's
list
the whiskey way, man.
during the time the list is on the screen. They're like, "How far are we in the list?" So I'll talk about the color coding. If you see black, that means if you see it right, you probably don't see my mouse. You don't. But anything that is
Click on the Whiskey
highlighted.
Way's name.
Okay, so
and
like
it should highlight
yeah.
the Whiskey Way.
So anything that's in black, like what's highlighted, which I'm gonna do this here. What's highlighted like this means it's been done. Red means this person. If it's red like this, that means this person has not checked in, and this person isn't here. So that's a MIA. If it's blue, that means they checked in, or I've seen them in the chat room and they are here. So anybody who's in blue, like how Suku's next, then it'll be Drew, then it'll be Mox, AR, Rella, and then
Oh, damn. Suku, you next? Oh,
then it'll be
look out.
then it'll be
Hitting it hard.
Faraz, then Allen, and then I think TG Flocka, which is Katie. I think we'll end it with you.
Okay.
Well, you'll be the last submission I receive, and then yeah,
and that, yeah.
we'll go from there. So
Sounds good.
Ponfacio, if you're still in the stream, man, make sure you pop back in every Wednesday. I mean, stay around, listen to what we got to say, but we do this every single Wednesday. You can submit on Wednesdays only. If you submit before Wednesday, it doesn't even register.
Yeah.
It comes in as don't listen to this, essentially. So we only accept submissions on Wednesday starting at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The earlier you get it in, the earlier you'll be in the order. But that's as long as you're in the chat room. So we don't do any pay to skip unless you're willing to pay the $1,000
up front
to skip.
Zell.
And there's a reason. We're going to release, or like there's going to be things that go around the reason why it's $1,000.
Yeah, we're just to reiterate what he just said, as soon as it turns Wednesday, wherever you are, it's open to submissions. So if you want to, like, if you're wherever you are, as soon as it's midnight, you can submit. Just be here on Wednesday. What's it, 8:30 Eastern Standard? That's when we do our
fire.
All right.
So I could submit today.
You could, but you wouldn't be on the list.
Yeah. We literally usually get to people who submit by 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So usually. Depending on how many people have submitted early, which is a good about 10 or 5 sometimes that submit really early, and then we start getting them trickling.
Yeah, like ABAC submitted at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Fire.
All right, we got Suku up next. He sent over a track. It says it's called Suku, but he said the song's called Cold Outside. So he must have filled in everything wrong. He said, hopefully I made it in time for the stream. Anyway, here's another song made in BandLab.
Come on, dog.
This is his first time uploading. It's okay.
All right, let's check it out. It's an M4A.
Oh, better than most.
What's yours?
Every verse is all purpose till I'm off rehearsals. Every audible they pulled on me turned to role reversals. In the scheme of things, it seemed to me they wish to deem me worthless. In a perfect world, I put the work until I'm fucking perfect. Well, it ain't, but I'm still perfect in it. But way too much water, so I know it's all been it. Mama probably tell me stop with all that sinning, getting all bad feelings. What you call that? Call that woman intuition or divine intervention of my mind, trying to find timelines where life's different. On a mission set to find worlds where they don't kill niggas. Women don't care if you don't hit 6 figures. Maybe I'm dreaming, maybe it's all a nightmare. Maybe I shouldn't compare, maybe devil in details. Maybe I could be freezing, maybe it's just a season. Maybe I really need you, maybe I'm trying to reach you. Maybe it's cold outside, and I don't know where to go, and I don't wanna be alone. So could you open the door, open the door. The world don't love me like you. You say you love me even more than I do. Baby, I love you even more than you know. So could you open the door, open the door. Here I am knocking at your window. I wish everything was simple, but it's not. Got me caught out in the rain as it drops. But a lot to handle. I'm catching breaks and samples. Been doing all I can do. They tell me what I can be. I tell them what I want. I get a bogus answer, then get a dial tone. So who should I call next if not you? I ain't saying I don't see the way the world got you too. And I don't mean to complain. I'm saying I'm feeling the same way. We go through the same thing. But I prefer that you the one I'm close to. And I could dream that you prefer that I'm the one you host to. So can we get it over with? I've been done with all this sober shit. Feel a wave coming over me, and you holding me. Baby, it's cold outside, and I don't know where to go, and I don't wanna be alone. So could you open the door, open the door. The world don't love me like you. You say you love me even more than I do. Baby, I love you even more than you know. So could you open the door, open the door. It's cold outside, don't know where to go, and I don't wanna be alone. So could you open the door, open the door.
That new microphone sounds clean.
I thought you said you recorded this shit on, what was it?
BandLab. He did.
You ain't
But
recorded that shit on BandLab.
he got a SM7B and the Arrow. I forgot who makes the Arrow interface.
You ain't. God, you cheated. You cheated.
He used studio equipment inside of
you
a
did.
phone program.
You ain't recorded this on BandLab. You recorded this and some good shit. So I mean, it's a good song. That's the best song I've heard of the night so far.
Oh, we got a song of the night. Hold up.
Yeah, that's the best one I heard for the night. Sound effects. It was pretty good. Sound effects is a big play, and that brought that out. And then your understanding of your character, like you do have the character aspect that's coming out, right? All the be alone, all that stuff, like that's character, bro. Because like you can practically see him kind of like outside of a window, kind of like, you know, clenching his fists and like AirPods in. He's really like feeling the song. You can see that. You know what I'm saying? If you can make me see a vision with your words, you're doing something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it tweaks here and there, bro. Like, but it's minor. It's really minor. Yeah. But you got yourself a good song. I like it. It's really good.
I think my only note is just you said that he's on the SM7B.
Yeah.
I would say like just a little dip at maybe somewhere within like 300 to 400, just teeny tiny. I just hear a little bit of that like classic like SM sound that kind of builds up there, and it would just clean your voice. It would keep it warm, but without having a little bit of there's just a touch of muddiness in it. That's my only note. And then I've seen two people say saxophone would be awesome on this.
That's
sexy sax,
cool.
please.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And Sugu says, "Who's the sax man?" There you go. Yeah.
He said, "Funny you say that because I worked on the EQ today and I did that."
Okay. You was here. All right. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Just do your best now to like smooth out some of your tune. You know what I mean? If you
sexual harassment.
There you go. That's a new one. I would say just kind of smooth out the tune a little bit, just a smidge. You know what I mean? Like I still hear some artifacts in your auto tune.
I think he BandLab tune. What is it?
There's
I think it's just pitch correction in BandLab. I don't think it's an actual plugin.
They can't control that.
I don't know
at all.
I don't know what type of plugin BandLab has.
Jesus.
I don't think they can connect with auto-tune.
I don't know.
I don't know whatever tuning stuff they got.
BandLab auto-tune,
is if you can control it, bro, try to cause I know when I'm using auto-tune, my sweet spots. I got a couple sweet spots for different singers, but you know, like you can find a good sweet spot.
Oh, he was like, you can only go from 0. So that's dry wetness. So it's just like C chromatic one. It's probably just
yes or no.
Yeah. On or off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go. Hop on Logic, re-record it. If you got auto-tune, find your sweet spot. For you, your sweet spot might be in between. I would say anywhere between from 17 retune to about 25 retune, and then humanize set to 80, 85.
There you go.
And then if it's still a little bit too artificial in a sense, you can kind of kick in the
like the flex tune.
About anywhere between 5 to 10. Okay, don't go crazy on it because then things get weird. But around that area, you should be sitting pretty good. UA Autotune is almost the same thing as the Antares in a way. So
it is. It's licensed by them.
Yeah. So I mean, same thing, same numbers I just said, bro. 17 through 25. 80, 85, humanize, you'll have yourself a good, clean vocal, pitch-wise.
There you go.
Cool.
Solid. I really like that tune, by the way. I really like it.
You know what's the best auto-tune Antares has ever came out with?
The hardware version?
No, just period.
Just
even software.
Yeah?
Auto-tune EFX3. Hands down. The best. The best. Auto-tune EFX3, I promise you. It's not like no tuning plugin I've ever heard.
Really?
And you can, the auto-tune EFX they have now still emulates a lot of the capabilities that the EFX3 has.
Yeah. Is it the basic one? The EFX is
it's almost a basic one.
Yeah.
You do see a scale. It's small, and it's a small scale that pops up, and you see the finger attached to the notes.
Oh,
but the beautiful thing,
used that one.
It's not an old one, but it's right before Auto-Tune Pro.
Yeah.
That one was my favorite because I could skip Melodyne.
Well, no, that's
automate those notes.
They're talking about Melodyne in there right
now.
Listen, Melodyne is great, but like that's for like people who kind of know music theory. Okay, if you don't know music theory, then you're not gonna enjoy Melodyne. And then on top of that, Melodyne can get really, really complicated.
Yeah, especially if you're all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Yeah,
I use Melodyne like consistently in my job, so I'm pretty fast at how to navigate. And like I said, I played instruments, so I know my key signatures. I know like my like all my scales. I know my stuff, so I can go in and dabble how I please. But Auto-Tune EFX, bro, like I could skip Melodyne because you can automate the notes to shut off at certain moments and make the tune kick into certain notes without it sounding so forceful. Like something about that particular plugin, bro, they need to start reselling. It was the plugin.
So if you have Windows, you can get it for free.
Absolutely
no, you can't.
No.
You sure I can't find it?
Bruh, go ahead. See if you can find it.
Yeah.
See if you can pay for it. Well, see if you can pay for it. You can find it, but you ain't gonna pay for it.
I bet you. I'm a old school pirate.
You gonna need to get a couple of them $1,000 waivers right now to be able to pay for that. Hey, who wanna send that $1,000 to skip the line? I'm gonna go, and then sold.
Nick says Yarhar.
I'm a pretty old school pirate.
That auto pitch is trash in my opinion.
So, like, my auto tune of choice was way back in the day, like the one that looks like Waves tune. That like,
good times.
Yeah,
Auto Tune 3.
Yeah, honestly though, where you would like draw in the note because then you could be like, oh, it's going too much. Let me just whoosh, fix it.
There we go.
Yeah, but because that was before Waves, and then that was like the original.
And now Slate's got their own auto-tune.
Yep.
That shit sounds like trash to me.
It
sounds like they're stretching the Formant. That's all it sounds like.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. For those who knows what Formant is.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the list we have.
All right, so
brought to you by.
I mean, is Drew T or Drew WT still? What would that be?
He's right there. There he is.
What would it be? Is it Drew?
It's Drew Whitey.
Is it Drew?
Drew
Whitey.
Or Drew WT? Or is it
Droot? Instead of Groot, it's Droot.
Okay.
I'm Droot.
It's Drew T.
It's Drew T. Ha ha! I've gotten a name correct on the first try.
Sorry.
I read that as perceived black, but it's not perceived black. That honestly.
Yo, why? What is going on? That is.
Hey, it's my face.
Yeah.
On me?
Well, that was perceived black. That is now his official Twitch name. His name might as well just change it to perceived black. Like I don't know.
I guess I'm perceived as the black. Way to go, Q. Way to go. Perception.
Yeah. So shouts out to him for the follow.
Wow, that's a hell of an emoji. Where did you get that?
Honestly, though, that's amazing.
Twitch people can make their own, so that looks like that's somebody's channel.
That's definitely I pity the fool right there.
Percival Black got to be from Harry Potter.
Nah, it's not perceived black. All right, all right. So we got Drew.
We're talking about serious.
We got Drew T up next. He sent over a track called Most Def. He said, "Have a great Wednesday." So let's check this out.
Thank you. The Wednesday's almost over.
The number you have dialed is not
Star 94.5. Smooth R&B and classic soul. You're now listening to The Quiet Storm. With nothing but sex, drugs, and alcohol happening. Grab your ladies. Grab your ladies or grab your fellas. And just grab that ass. Come on. This is how we living today. Put your hands out wide, put your hands out wide. This is the Chill Hip Hop Quiet Storm. If you've never had heroin before, then you're probably living a good life. And you should be listening to The Quiet Storm with us. Good times. Nothing but good vibes.
Honestly, I think it needs some scratching on it.
I just put this in the background. Let's just talk about it while it's in the background.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah.
It does need scratches. Yeah.
Scratching would be fire.
Scratch would be fire on this for real. But you gotta do it in a very, very
like lo-fi, tasteful way. Yeah.
Hogan, we did skip you.
Queen.
Okay. I mean, it's fire.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
got all my bitches here, it's them towing on my marble floor.
Adult Swim at midnight. Yeah.
Back in the day, Adult Swim.
Yeah. Back in the day, Adult Swim. What's that called? The channel on HBO is called Ambient Swim.
I haven't
Or
seen
better
that.
yet, that one show that was what's it called? Samurai Champloo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that sounds like
Now
that
you're
vibe.
speaking our language.
Rest in
That
peace.
sounds like that
Hobbies.
vibe to me right there because who was the producer behind
The
that, man?
Hobbies.
The Hobbies, yes, they
And
bro,
Fat
that
John.
entire
Fat John, Force of
track list,
Nature.
bro. Holy shit!
Fat John, Force of Nature. There was like 8. That if you get the OST, it's like six discs.
Yes,
There's like 5 or 6 different producers on it. Force of Nature, Fat John. There's a bunch of people on it, but all fire.
all
shouts out to
friggin' fire.
my favorite. Shingo 2 was the rapper. I ain't really Shingo 2. Any other song he's made is terrible. But that intro he did his thing. He
It was
knew.
pretty
He
good.
knew.
Yeah, it
The
was
intro
pretty
he
good.
knew.
He
was
did his
good.
damn thing for real.
I never know how to say his name. Sochi.
Probably just S.
Tsuchi.
Yeah.
Suchi.
I think it's Tsuchi.
But yeah, shouts out to Drew T for that, man. The track's called Most Def.
Fire.
People
It's
are
a
asking
fire
about it in the
track.
chat, so if you want to throw your...
I can post it for you guys in the chat room. Just a
That's
second.
fire. You're definitely on to something there. And then I would like to see if you could do like a Jay Dillis Setapa swing. See what you do with that.
Percival / Perceived Black. If you want, we have a Discord and we have a
That's an amazing name.
Perceived Black.
Perceptional.
And Drew, also, if you guys want to get in on the Discord where we have a channel for collabing, and
Fire.
that would help everybody if you guys want to work on something together. There's a couple of you that have been asking about it, so hop on the Discord. Nick's got it there in the chat if you're on Twitch.
Perceived
Way to
Black.
go,
What's your
Nick.
name in the Discord? I'm gonna change his name in the Discord to Perceived Black.
Use your powers of the mod.
Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone
the
is.
maniacal.
Right here.
That's yours.
Yeah, that's mine. Don't try to do that. You'll walk across the Discord.
Black
It's a
as
little
well.
different.
Won't be Percival Black for long. I'm gonna spell perceive wrong too.
I think you should Google it. You should Google it before. There's no S's.
I before E.
There's no
I'm gonna name it Percy Black.
Percy Black. That's the new movie. God damn it. Marvel, if you're listening, I want 10%.
Percy
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, here he is.
Percy Black and the Titans.
Nickname. I think he'll be able to change it though.
Percy Blackson.
Wow.
I should give him a special color in here too.
It better not be black. I swear to God.
like a light gray.
Watch him do the opposite and give him white.
All right.
Give him like a dark gray.
Dark gray.
Perceived black.
Yeah, there we go.
Almost black.
Almost black.
Did it? I don't know.
I wonder if there's a color that's
like
called
a navy
almost
blue. Perceived black.
Dude, no, because you could tell it's navy blue.
All right. His name. I'm gonna change his color too.
White, but perceived black.
I don't think I'll be able to change the color on here.
This is an everyday thing, isn't it?
This chat is.
No.
Oh, for him. Yeah.
All right. He's now.
He said purple. That was racist.
Yeah. He's now in the Discord as perceived.
It's only
black,
racist
so.
if people know your face.
All right, so
Sorry, you guys hop in that.
And thank you for your subscription.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah. That thank you for supporting the stream. This is talking about what was the joke? I missed it.
We're not
Go
doing
back
that.
and watch the stream.
Yeah.
It would be lame if we went back and it would
All
be
right,
like,
so
oh,
the
you remember
joke
that one time?
was.
All right, so the setup is this guy comes into the studio
And John mistakes his name
by saying perceived black.
and then like everyone's like,
Tee-hee.
you had to be there. You had to be there.
Oh my God, Tee-hee. Tee-hee. All right.
LMFAO.
Up next, we got Mox A.R. Rella.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He better be fine after that.
With a song called, it's a she thing.
Oh.
With a song called D Sharp Thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She said she got the banana clip and she paid $25 per bullet.
I am bread. That's a hell of a
D sharp thing. Is the song in D sharp?
Probably.
I guess we're gonna find out.
She said
Oh, we're gonna find out, all right.
she said interlude or outro demo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's check this out. D
gonna
sharp. D sharp T.
I'm gonna find out if this is really D sharp.
Whiskey uploads.
She said it's actually called Lost Love, but Whiskey uploaded it.
She gets him to upload. It's like, here's a thing, and she's like, that's
Perceived.
not what it's called.
Perceived black.
So as the producer, he gave it a producer name.
So it is in D sharp. Okay, got it.
All right, let's check this out.
I met you way before. Face is not the same, hands are not as clean. People still complain for all you seem to be. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Blink once and now you're grown. Blink twice and you'll never see it. I've been wondering if I'm whole, I'm tangible, reliable, a candle. I only have today to give.
I'll start it over. No, I took the limiter off because it was causing issues.
Yeah, there's a ton of gain on it.
I took it off, but I do have the limiter on. It's at -1, so it shouldn't have been clipping on OBS, but I turned it down. Let's go from the top again. Is it still now?
I met you way before. Face is not the same, hands are not as clean. People still complain for all you seem to be. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Blink once and now you're grown. Blink twice and you'll never see it. I've been wondering if I'm whole, I'm tangible, reliable, a candle. I only have today to give this to you. Do it for me. Can you hear me? Smoky mirrors, believe in yourself and you'll see me clear. Believe in your help and your believe in the help of your.
Oh, Kim, I don't know if you turned it down too much. Yeah, you did way too much. Yeah, turn it back. Turn it back to -1 over there. Because I turned it down over here.
I had a thought for you. if it is an interlude kind of thing.
It sounds like it.
Yeah,
It does.
I would take that like that and start the song with that and build around that.
Ooh, like the next song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like start with that so that way it's the basis for it. Let that go for I don't know, if it's an interlude, like 30 seconds, like kind of build a little loop and then have it build out and then start with the vocals over top of it. So, yeah.
And then bass slide.
Yeah. and then double kicks and screams like that and you're done. You're
Couple
done.
crashes.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was very nice and intimate.
Yeah. I like the spoken word. I'm just if you get that little piece to get it started and then get in the spoken word, you're solid.
If you're trying to find direction as far as how to build it, how to go about it, if it should be in the end or the beginning, listen to J. Cole, man. He's got great interludes in between his albums throughout the years.
Yeah.
Drake is another one. I know I'm kind of going super mainstream right now, but it's the truth. I mean, like, these are people that have done these things. Definitely just kind of like my favorite album to listen to for like that interlude feel or vibe, even though it may not have a true interlude on the album, is KOD. Like, the beginning and or ending of each song has an interlude vibe with that voice.
Makes
K,
that continuous.
O, D, and then like it kind of goes into the next one. So just kind of like see where they sit at and find that in between comment factor, and then it should be good.
All right, cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked the singing. I liked the spoken word. I felt it melded because I guess she was like there originally wasn't spoken word on it because she's singing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the spoken word probably brought it together to make it have that super interlude feeling and very intimate.
Sometimes you got to go outside, not just the box. You got to go outside the source. Like, if you go outside the box, we talking about yourself. But if we talking about outside your sources, then we talking about other people. We talking about looking beyond. This is why sampling is a thing,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But all right.
Very solid. I really liked it. Our YouTube videos allowed. They are. A couple of people have been asking about submissions. We're a little bit past submissions, so I'll just say the same thing I say every week, which is if you guys get in here, we do this every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard, but we open our submissions as soon as it turns Wednesday, wherever you are. So there it is. So in fact, we won't get to you tonight, but if you're submitting this late. But next week we'll be doing this. Do we have a guest next week?
Yeah.
We do.
Freon.
Yeah. We have a guest next week too. We'll be at the Chum.
Yeah, they don't
Bucket?
know. They don't know the name of that. Yeah, the Beecham.
I thought it was the Chum Bucket.
Yeah, it is.
Suku says there's a rocket launch in 10 minutes. We got to get.
The Beecham is the original.
There's a
Chum.
rocket launch in 10 minutes.
Word. Rocket launch in 10 minutes. Word.
Which one is it?
It's probably one of the SpaceX satellites.
Yeah. It's not the 3D printed one, though, is it?
I don't know. I don't know when they rescheduled that one, too. That one is going to blow up.
I'm so excited about it. I really want to see that happen.
I want to see, because if it happens, that's historic. If it doesn't blow up, if it actually reaches orbit, historic.
Yeah.
So 90-something% printed, 3D printed rocket.
Terran 1. Which one's the Terran one?
Is
that the 3D one?
No, the first one's called Relativity or Reality or something like that. Well, maybe it is called Terran. Let me look.
Made in flight.
3D printed. Let me see if it is the one that's launched.
Wait.
No, because it's called Relativity Space, world's first 3D printed rocket. I don't know if it's called Terran, though.
So curious about
no, it is attempt. Yeah, tonight is its attempt.
Shit.
Let's see. Yeah, it is called the Terran 1. So this is the 3D. I actually we went to the beach because this was going to launch, and then it got scrubbed while we were looking at the rocket.
1 second away from it.
Yeah, you could see the smoke come up, and then it just
canceled.
Yeah. So
the rocket is called Perceived Black.
Oh man, if this launches in 10 minutes, we might. Okay, let's get done with this. Hold up. I'm gonna put the live launch on so I can know.
And I'm really doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a nerd about.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah,
you're gonna watch us.
Yeah, I'm a nerd about.
You're gonna watch us run outside and watch the rocket go off. We're gonna not be here for a minute.
You're just gonna see all the lights just blinking, flashing to let you know you're still on the live.
Who here is in Florida? Who here is gonna pop outside?
All right, let me turn this on and then mute it, cause. All right. All right, so who we got up next? We gotta get through these.
Who do
we want to take an intermission? Yeah. All right, so we got Faris from Egypt.
Sweet.
He sent over a track called Masafat. I don't know. He says mix this Masafat track and got it mastered as well. Produced and composed by me. This song is about my alienation from my native language and culture, so my vocals are not very present on the track. I felt like adding faint background vocals makes sense within that context. Would love to know what you think about this version. All right. Let's check it out. It's a .wav file too.
Man knows.
All right. He knows his stuff.
I don't think Gainesville will see the launch.
ماشية وبين ضلوعي سحاب بين الشوق والغرام قلبي دام بين السكة بلاقي حراس بيني وبينك مسافات ماشية وبين ضلوعي سحاب بين الشوق والغرام قلبي دام بلاقي حراس بيني وبينك مسافات
glad you went and got this mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Dude, it's the Egyptian Frank Ocean.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Definitely a big vibe.
I am glad you got this mixed and mastered. I'm gonna download this. I love it. I especially love the second half, man, when it gets super Pink Floydy.
Yeah.
Then the woman comes in and it's so dreamy.
The whole thing, it just like it is a feeling. I love the use of like the Arabic, like even the way that you like use your voice tonally. That is like regular voice, and then it dips into that like very like Arabic, like what is that called? Like drone, where you get your voice to sound like very like throaty. I guess I can't remember what the word is. But yeah, no, it moves. This is so sync worthy. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It can be in any soundtrack, literally any soundtrack of any movie, even if it's a comedy.
This is beautiful. I'd watch space stuff to this. We are literally watching the rocket now.
I have y'all. It's not going to look like the rocket because they're gimbaling the engines, but rocket launch right here on my computer screen. If you guys can see that there, yeah. You can't because it's kind of off screen, but yeah. So in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, if this thing doesn't blow up on the launch pad, I think we're going to take an intermission and walk outside and look at it in the sky, because I think it's a clear night. So night launches look beautiful. If y'all don't know,
very much. We
live in Orlando, Florida, which is about 45 minutes away from where they launch rockets, so we can see them in the sky all the time.
Straight up.
And it's really amazing. It's to the point where a lot of people here, they're so numb to it. And I'm like, do y'all understand? And like, especially with the SpaceX ones where the rockets turn around and you can see it turn around and come back. I'm always mind blown because I'm like, the engineering. It's fucking crazy. Like, crazy.
Humans have gotten technology to a point where it's just mind baffling for real.
Kim, could we actually, if we're gonna go on this intermission, could we put the space launch stream on the screen for them to watch? It's
how long we
look
talking?
up and if you could put that on the screen, we'll step outside and watch this, and then we'll come back and finish up the last person, I think.
Because I tried to be really safe with it. No, that was a really solid. Did you do that mix? Because that was a really solid mix. Like, it moved, it did the things it needed to do. If that was you, I'd say the only note that I'd have is like, find yourself something to maybe a dip somewhere in the lows just to clean up. There's like one little muddy harmonic. It might be in like 120, like a little boxiness. Dip that just a little bit, and that it's going to help that like 808, that like undertone hit even harder. Because that's my only note. The rest of it was like everything is great.
Yeah, we got 2 more submissions after this. So launch is going to happen in 40 seconds. So again, we're going to step outside, check this out. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes to watch it go up and disappear.
Yeah.
So
I think we're gonna switch over. And put it up on screen.
Kim's pulling it up now. She's about to switch over to it. And guys, well, I'm gonna sit here and see if it blows up on the launch pad, if it actually launches. But yeah, I guess we'll commentate it and then we'll walk outside and watch it. So if you guys
today on CNN News,
you guys haven't seen a launch in person or any, I haven't seen one up close, but we see them from my house all the time.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Is it gonna blow up?
Is it gonna blow up?
It hasn't moved.
Is it gonna blow up?
It hasn't. It's going up.
There we go.
Let's check it outside. We'll be back.
We're here live, standing outside. That was cool. That was really cool. Little baby rocket.
Cool stuff, guys.
We just watched history. Baby rocket still running 17K. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool stuff. Fire.
What did we miss? So yeah, if we just walked outside and we saw that launch. Pretty cool. I wonder what propellant they were using because it turned white for. Most of them don't turn white that early.
Yeah,
when it comes there.
I think it was just whipping. I think that thing was going really fast.
Well, it disappeared quick. Well, it was about 3 minutes, so roughly about the same.
I'd say it's faster than SpaceX.
It's only going 7,000 kilometers. I don't know. Well, shouts out to them. That's a 3D printed rocket. That's a 3D printed rocket, so that makes the cost of space travel, depending on how much it could move in a payload, that brings it down even more.
Yeah.
Elon Musk brought it down. Now, relativity space, big ups to them.
Yeah.
If it makes it to orbit, because it's still on its way.
Yeah.
I think 6 minutes will get you in 6 to 7 minutes will get you in orbit. If you got your periapsis and then your whatever, it has to be like.
It looks like everybody in that room is just hoping they keep their day job.
All right, so
please.
Oh, Shanae said she saw it. Shouts out to her.
Yeah.
All right.
Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up.
Yeah, let's get back to these submissions though. We got 2 more and then we're gonna get up out of here. Hey, thanks for hanging out for so long.
Absolutely, I appreciate y'all having me. Man. It's been fun.
Yeah,
The Earth is flat and what you saw is an illusion. Damn it! They got us again. Fucking NASA.
So my grandmother, she doesn't believe that we go to space, and I'm like, literally watch it happen all the time. She doesn't.
Yeah. Infamous. The size of this one even surprised us how small it is. So I definitely don't think that you could see it from Gainesville.
Yeah.
Like if it was like what's the big one?
Oh, the
Artemis.
Artemis, that was bright.
You could see that. Oh, I'm sure you could see that from Gainesville.
I can't wait till they do. I know SpaceX isn't going to launch from here for its maiden journey, the Starship.
Oh yeah,
but they eventually will.
Yeah,
can't wait to see that.
That's gonna be bright.
That'll be a few years from now.
Yeah. And then they're gonna catch it?
Yeah. So the first test flight might be in 3 to 4 weeks.
Where they go up.
The first orbital flight.
Wild.
So we'll see.
We live in the future. You live in New Zealand.
Wow.
What time is it there? Percival perceived black.
New Zealand has to be daytime. It has to be what, 11 p.m. No, a.m. there.
I don't even know.
12 hours. Ain't it like 16 hours over?
I don't know. 16. So
4:30.
4:30.
Wow. Tomorrow,
right? 4:30 tomorrow.
Yeah. What's the weather like in the future?
What's the weather like going to be like tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. So is Alan Skindrow still around? I think they were. Yeah. Alan's there. Baby Rocket. All right. So let's check out Alan Skindrow. Sent over a track called Alan Skindrow Demo.
Yeah, he says.
Oh no, the track's called Around Me.
This is just a demo. I'm still working on mixing with future bass dubs.
Still working on mixing and mastering, bro. Still gotta hit the studio.
Still gotta hit the stew.
Still gotta buy the beat, bro.
It's blunt. You a time traveler?
It's blunt.
All right, let's check this out.
Hey, don't hit that motherfucker too much.
Oh, and she's in Ocala, so I didn't know you could see him from Ocala.
If we could, that's forever and ever if we would. Long as the gods will let us keep this loving going till we're all loved out, till we're burning on the edge of new millennia. Cause we don't want it to ever end. We've been together all this time, now you're my only friend. We don't
roll those hi-hats.
Never end. We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's the first time, kiss me like you're still mine. We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's the first time, kiss me like you're still mine. Kiss me like you're still mine. Kiss me like you're still mine. It's all I do, all I step away. When all we ever said was how we make it someday. Every time I get up to leave, all these consequences come and linger around me. Cause we don't wanna do yeah. We've been together all this time, now you're my only friend. We don't wanna do yeah. We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's the first time, kiss me like you don't mind. We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's the first time. We could, that's forever and ever if we would. Long as the gods will let us keep this loving going till we all loved out, till we're running on the edge of new millennia. Cause we don't want it to ever end. We've been together all the time, now you're my only friend. We don't want it to ever end. We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's
I really think this just needs some mastering.
We both know this could be over, but right now just hold me closer, kiss me like it's the first time, kiss me like it's still mine.
Gotta bring out those hits and those kicks and those drops.
Kiss me like it's still mine. Kiss me like it's still mine.
I love this Jersey build-up into the dub.
Every time I get up to leave, all these consequences come and linger around me.
There we go. I don't like the ending. It just cuts off. Lay me down.
SoundCloud ending.
Like lay me down. Like bring those chords back and just lay me down. Just doom, doom. Like just lay me down to sleep.
Like hit it with like a delay.
Yeah, give me.
The way out.
Just be like, hey, I did that to you. Now go to sleep.
I don't know, man. Like I kind of dig that ending.
It hurts me.
I dig it because it woke me up.
No, that ending just made it just like you just it's like a cliff. You just fall off the cliff because you don't.
It's supposed to throw you off.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get to the ending. I just like rewind it before the ending starts.
It's got a timer set for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's time to turn this timer. Bloop. Next one. Yeah,
it was a good track. I like it. I really enjoy it.
I think what Q said, I think it needs to be mastered and it needs to be made like -2 LUFS. It needs to be made so fucking loud so that way when that like
when those drop hits, it smacks.
It smacks. But then too at
like Will Smith slap.
There you go, just like that. Yeah, -2 for the loud parts. I wouldn't say -2 overall. Yeah, like hit it hard when it hits hard. So yeah,
boom.
All right. Anything else?
Speaking of Dilverb,
pretty good.
Speaking of Dilverb, I actually went in and impulse response the stairwell. Okay. So I have a file. I'm going to do it again next week with a little bit cleaner, but I have a 2.5 second version of our Dilverb, so you can make it 10 seconds if you wanted to. We have a stairwell in our studio they didn't bother to do anything to it, so when you go in there you're just like ha wah, and it just goes
Fire.
Yeah, it's an echo chamber.
It sounds like a racquetball court.
It is 100%. So
those racquetball courts, man, holy crap. Those reverbs are insane.
I love it. Keep my fucking hi-hats out your mouth. Keep my fucking hi-hats out your mouth.
Can't do that if you're feeding it to us, goddammit.
All right, so I think we still got Katie in here from Facebook. I don't know, they've been kind of silent. But they would be the last person that we're getting to today. Right. So before we get into them, make sure you guys hit that follow button or subscribe if you guys want to support the stream.
Do it up.
We do this every single Wednesday. We will, I guess I'll announce it to you guys. We will have a special stream Friday. So that won't be. We won't be reviewing music. We will be streaming live from a concert that I'm DJing at. So it's called Dreamscape. It's an I'm a Piano party. If you want to tune in and see how it's going on, it's going to be me DJing, Devastator, T Couture, and Crazy Daisy. And it's just DJs and music. So it's set up. We're going to have it set up kind of like Boiler Room. So for you guys watching, that's how it will look to you. But Alex will be there. I'll be there. We'll be interviewing some of the people. Like Devastator is the official DJ for Wildin' Out. So we'll be talking to him. We'll be talking to T Couture. She's been featured on Selection, Radio, and a bunch of other stuff. There should be a few other celebrities. I'm just doing that because I don't really know. And it's people are at different fame levels and stuff. I don't know what to call them.
What your definition of celebrity is?
Yeah, there's going to be a few notable other people in the building that
people who are known by other people.
Yeah,
which is all of us
that we'll be hanging out and talking with. And meanwhile, you'll get to see what it looks like at that event, at an I'm a Piano event. It's going to be very beautiful. So that'll be happening Friday. So make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can see that. Y'all can watch it on TV. It's going to start at around 7 p.m. is when we'll probably go live.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dreamscape, the party on Instagram if you want to get a look at
Instagram.
it.
I like Instagram.
Yeah, and then other than that, you can catch us, our social media at ConsultQnA. You can visit our website and stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
Is that a MacBook?
Nah. Windows. Pirate.
No problem. Pirate Bay?
Hey, you tore it? He downloaded the laptop.
I am the original pirate.
Got it.
No, and then shouts out to our guests. We have throw your social medias out there and stuff like that.
My Instagram is Instroondabeat. When you get to the beat part, the E is number 3. So INSTROONDAB3AT. That's my Instagram. My business social media, Black Lily Media. Just throw the app Black Lily Media. That's all I really have. I don't do Facebook with all of this. Facebook's really personal for me, and I don't do the TikTok thing either. I'm very listen, man. Like I'm not.
You're
like
very get off my lawn.
Yeah, I'm very get off my lawn, you rascals. Like
all these
I'm
people
becoming that
dancing
old,
on my phone.
much, man. I've gotten off of social media as much as I used to be, but I'm still on it for the presence in a way. I appreciate you guys for having me. I want to go ahead and shout out my beautiful wife, Lee. You're amazing. I love you. I know you're watching still. Shout out my kids. Shout out BA, you my dog, Lou, Will Snyder, all you people. If I don't know, if I haven't mentioned you, I'm sorry, but shout you out. And then I guess after this one, I'll toss you the link for one of BA's records.
All right.
And then we could close. We could just play that while we end or whatever.
Cool.
So we'll listen. This one is by TG Flocka.
Okay.
It's called Love Hurts. I remember seeing them write something in the chat room talking about don't listen to the beat, listen to the lyrics.
They coincide with each other, so it's hard to not listen to one. There you go, love. I'll put it out there. However, it's got to be.
All right, let's check this one out.
For the gang, like free West Dog, free Pete out, free G out, free K Flop.
It's about to be loud.
She like TG when we spending time. She be tight cause she know I'm outside. She like TG when we spending time. I ain't going home, I'm on the grind. Lost so many, left me traumatized. Pop a perk, I'll be fine. I be thinking about you all the time. I don't know what to do or get you off my mind. I just do what I do and never call your line. I don't need you, you don't need me, so give me a reason why you wanna see me. I ain't never want you to go leave me. If I died, how you would've seen me in the casket. I ain't capping, but that shit a dub. I ain't letting that happen. I'm back on my shit. They thought I was slacking. I stay with my gun, so I never be lacking. I'm that nigga, and they hate that. I'm the loc in my brother, the Maybach. Fit to the sub, little nigga, I made that. We the only niggas that could break that. Free West, free A1, free Hunter, free Kimi. Free y'all niggas till y'all niggas see me. Talking on Messi, you gon' be a PD.
Okay, I'm not mad at the beat. This person needs the stems because that sample is clashing with their vocals. And I know you said don't listen to the beat. Beat's cool. It's just they need the stems so they can stem it out and mix themselves in it better and do something with that sample so their vocals aren't directly clashing with it. Lyrics, I talked about it earlier. He's saying almost the exact same thing as the other person.
Yep.
Which is
literally
crazy.
There was like 2 lines that was like it's
exactly
this way,
the same.
And then the other thing was like, but I need you, and I was like, what?
And then
What
I got
the
my
fuck?
gun because I'm that guy.
Yeah.
But let's listen to some more.
Ayo, chaser, bring the knocks out. It get nasty when my niggas pop out. Don't need a gang, I can clear your whole block out. Not gon' talk on niggas like I shot down. I done notice I'm the trending topic. And I know that all these niggas watching. And these hating niggas always plotting. Stay with my gun, don't run up on How the fuck you gon' talk on my dad? When you just took one to that head. How the fuck you alive? You should've been Lost bro, all I see is red. When I hop out the V, I flat. We copping and rapping all over the net. I'ma always put on for my set. I'ma bull for my niggas. I love them to death. I be calling shit out like a ref. Niggas moving fast.
Thing is, I believe this guy though.
Oh,
yeah,
he's got his character together.
I believe him.
Okay,
like,
got his character.
I believe everything he's saying.
Yeah, you say it with some purpose.
Yeah,
which is what you need to do. You know,
I'ma give them a attack. 5 niggas die, tell me who next. I don't think niggas ready for death. If you love me, better say it. And you better make sure you ain't playing. I'm that nigga, can never be basic. If you say you love me, you better explain it. Like this how I know that you like me. You get mad and you try to fight me. Talk out your mouth, you be talking spicy. No pool, I can really get shiesty. And my heart would never let me do that. Once I fuck, I just want you to move back. And you made me this way, so let's do that. I was never this way and you knew that. How you mad? I be talking true facts. You hurt my heart and
I just hope my nieces never run into men like this. Like if they started dating a man or a young man
You're
like this.
Send me your tracks. I need to
I'm
review
moving
them
into another country.
I don't have that type of power. I just be like, hey, come holla at me. Let me. This isn't it. Like
You this is job.
This is murder suicide talk.
Okay.
Are you
like,
okay?
Yeah. No. Yeah, like that.
Checking on people. Talk.
Yeah, I just be like, that doesn't mean somebody's actually affectionate about you. Like that's not what it is. Like don't look for that. Don't be with somebody who says like this is what real love is or whatever. It's like no,
my nigga, like
yeah. This is a lot of serious This is attachment issues. This is a lot of trauma that this person.
It's a court case waiting to happen.
Is displaying. Yeah. So, and I mean, that's not saying anything like a bad. Cause I actually believe
you're
this
about
dude,
to be a witness.
I believe this dude. I really think he should get therapy if this is for real or something. He needs to talk. I mean, he is expressing himself, and I'm glad that he is expressing himself in music because that means he's not harming anybody.
Okay, fair.
But this sounds like he would harm somebody.
Like evidence.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine that shrink like going through like, all right, so in your song you say, I can't stand being with you and I hate you, but I need you. Like, let's break that down, shall we? Let's dive into that just a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean I am thoroughly concerned about this I am about this kind of music. Like it's so normalized as oh my god, it's toxic. That means, and I mean I know we had it in our day and age. It was a little bit different. It was a little bit different, but it was the same kind of like. But I just hope people don't eye this and be like, "That's what I want."
Nah, you can't blame Future. It started way before that.
Nah, Future was asking for help, and nobody would help. I would listen to Future and be like, "Is anybody going to help this man?" Because I was like, Future is crying for help.
Obviously, put a label on it, sell it.
Yeah,
what?
We call this red flag music.
I mean, aside from your 99 problems, and the chick is clearly still one. How about this for a change? When you're done with the song, right? And this has been a big help for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. You're a little bit ahead of the beat, bro. So tell your engineer to highlight all your vocals, all of them. And just move it back, just like
slide them over just a little bit,
just a little.
I feel like that is the New York drill sound,
bro.
Where it's like they're running. It's like they're running.
Your B's and your P's have to smack on your bass, and your T's and your S's have to smack with your claps. That's the only way to really like make people feel it. Everything has to be cohesive.
All right,
there you go.
You want to listen to the last 30 seconds? He gonna talk about how he's about to beat somebody.
I say he's gonna talk about his women's issues.
In bars 5 through 7, you mentioned how you want to place a knife onto someone repeatedly. Let's explore this.
It is really concerning though, man. Like this is, and I mean, I know I went on that rant earlier, but literally you hear this song and he said the same exact thing.
Yeah. This is what our generation has come to.
Like if we cut the first song, then my rant, and then go to this, like it would just be crazy. It's wild, man. And I understand that being emotional and just saying
Spicy.
stuff like,
No pool, I could really get shiesty. And my heart would never let me do that. Once I fuck, I just want you to move back. And you made me this way, so let's do that. I was never this way, and you knew that. How you mad? I be talking too fast. You hurt my heart, and I had to remove that. What the fuck? Like, damn, I don't even know what made you choose that. But fucking shit happens for reasons. I already knew that you was leaving. You don't gotta cry and say you ain't mean it. I'm that nigga and I really mean it.
I told you, I know it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about his women problems.
yeah, and, well, that, and also he needs to be slid back a little bit. I heard it this time.
Hey, Grippy Socks Vacation. For those of you, I'm gonna leave that joke open so you guys don't understand what I'm talking about.
It sounds silly.
You guys, hopefully them.
Yep.
Just make sure to call this episode "Perceived Black" for the uploads. Okay.
It's gonna go viral.
What else y'all feel about that? I know I'm hammering on the lyrics, but I am thoroughly concerned about this young man.
This young whippersnapper.
Where's he from?
Probably up north, New York. This is very New York drill.
You definitely need to see a social worker.
Did you say something about like maybe needing to turn down the beat so that way he sits in it a little bit? I feel like he's kind of on top of the beat.
I was saying he needs the
sample
stems.
vocal.
He needs the stem so he can turn down the sample vocal.
Yeah.
His vocals are clashing with that.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can get sturdy to this track, but it's because it's drill. It's New York drill, so you can dance to it. Yeah. They said listen to the lyrical content. I mean, it sounds like the other person who I went on a rant about. I am thoroughly concerned for this young man. Can you imagine if he grew up and nobody like sat him down and be like, yo, man, somebody actually loves you? You know, like somebody can feel for you. Like you can accept that people will care for you, but you got to understand some people come and go. And you can't. Facts. Yeah, you know, like, can you imagine if he got 40, 35 years old? Like, that's serial killer. If nobody ever like held this man, like he needs to be
and
hugged.
then we'd be like, we should have known, we should have listened to the music,
or his homies should listen to him. Like, he's really upset about this girl. His homies should listen to him
and be like, yo, bro,
hey,
there's
man.
more fish in the sea.
Yeah, and just be like, hey, bro, chill. Like, you know, it's all good. Like, let's hang out. Let's go to the gym.
I see that.
Let's
go pump some iron, bro.
I think my man, like, pick some heavy shit up and put it down. I think
let's go to a rage room real quick. Let me help you get this frustration out.
Something, because you know the phases that you go through with heart. Like, my man, I get let it all out and stuff, but
not quite like that.
Because this could be used as evidence in against him in a court of law.
This day and age, yes.
They're already trying to get Young Thug.
Yep.
Yeah, they got Young Thug. I don't think he's getting off of that, bro.
We're going to see what happens. We're going to have to watch that. The court case ain't sparked up with nothing crazy.
It's racketeering, though. You know how hard it is to get off of that?
Yeah.
That was created to not get off of.
I'm just saying, they're using that music as hardcore evidence.
Yep.
Well, so anyways,
we're gonna do one outro song, right? We're gonna set you up with an outro song.
Yeah, just YouTube BA 2-sided.
Number 2?
No, just the
TWO.
TWO, yeah. Sided. Now, personally, go to the 2 Alive one. Yeah, go to that right. Now, personally, my favorite record off of this is the actual song 2 Alive. But the artist requests that I play either that record or Dodging Challenges. So I'll leave it up to you two. Which one sounds more appealing, 2 Alive or Dodging Challenges?
I got 2 Alive up and my fingers hurt.
Do that.
2 Alive.
Got that scrolling finger.
Is it on 2 Alive?
Yeah, it's on 2
song?
Alive. It says 2 Alive. I think it's just the song.
Hold on. Yeah.
2 Alive, yep.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. That's the one. Now, this record is very interesting. He came to the studio one day, didn't say a word to me. And he did his thing for 4 hours. Came out with a banger. As soon as it came out the booth, he listened to the record, and he's like, Stro, I got one correction to make, which was the very last line in the record. And it was a vibe. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Cool.
This is record 3-4 years ago, maybe.
And you wanted this play to show the personality, right?
Yeah, the personality. Yeah. Definitely the personality. Because, like, this song was very, very sentimental to him at the time. And one thing about BA, anything he attaches himself to, it shows in his music. He's got one song by the name of Letter to Derek, and he recorded that in 10 minutes. And it's a one take. And it's the most impressive one take from a local artist that I've ever got, hands down. Word. Because he shows his emotion. He does kind of sobs in it. You know, it was a really intense moment in the studio for everybody that was there because it was real. And he's told a story about his life. And you can't get better than those moments. Yeah. When it's that real and it's on the mic and you capture it, you know? But that song's coming out on the Future project that's coming out here in the next, I think, 2, 3, 4 weeks. BA, I'm sorry if I got the timeline wrong. But yeah, he's putting that out next. It was between that and a record I just recently mixed, which is called Under the Influence. But I'll send that to you guys another time. And we'll talk about that.
Cool. Is this going to be our Wednesday outro?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, appreciate y'all, man.
Been a fun Wednesday.
Shout out.
Everybody knows the stuff, all the socials, all the places to be at this point. Amen. So thanks for hanging out. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Holla.
And thank you for hanging out on the couch.
Absolutely.
Since I let go of you and I, lately I've been feeling too alive. Since I let go of you and I, lately I've been feeling too alive. I don't wanna go back no more. I don't wanna know what you want. You already tried me, I don't wanna copy. If you finna lie, then I'm gone. You ain't finna die for my soul. Oh no, you the problem. I got options. I got 4, 5 people get it poppin'. And in no time I can make her pop it. Cause she on my shit. I don't need a chick just to fill up on a nigga cause she need my dick. Call up on a nigga when she need my shit. Wanna give me pussy when you fiend that shit. I ain't finna take it. Hitting in my phone but I ain't finna make it. Maybe what we need to do is think about our spaces. Maybe what I need to do is go on a vacation. Strippers getting naked, throw a party out in Vegas. She gon' take me home and finesse me through the stages. At least this time it's exactly what I paid for. I can share my feelings so I put on different faces. Everything was good when we started with the basics. Now when we going through things, you impatient. I be feeling like I gotta leave before I say this. You wasn't my favorite. Told me you a ride or die. You was an occasion. I put my life aside. You went and I made it. Invest in bags. I gave you cash. I clapped that ass. Filled your gas and you ain't wanna take it. Cool. I'ma make it fine. Know I got a roster. Smoking off the pine. I got your attention. Oh, you want me now? I'ma mind my business and tell her never mind. Since I let go of you and I, lately I've been feeling too alive. Since I let go of you and I, lately I've been feeling too alive. Baby, you been cut off. I ain't going near that bitch. I ain't tryna feel that bitch. I ain't tryna hear that shit. Baby, you been shut off. Ain't no second chance, that's it. Ain't no once again, that's it. We ain't even friends, that's it. There would never be a one day again. Would never be a someday again. Would never be another day. Would never have to fake once again. And baby girl, you slept with my friend. Might have full throttle, did a dash in the wind. I ain't getting married unless I hash on my ends. Cause I been treated like a nigga didn't spend. Fly you down, maybe fucking you leave, it was real. You ain't wanna pay when it came to the bills. Where the equal sign like me and you the bills. It don't even matter when I focus on myself. I been feeling good when I leave you by yourself. Working on my health. I ain't wanna get involved, take me off the list. I don't wanna get in long, you do not exist. Rather go and be a dog, at least I know the risk. You a messy, I don't even press by this. Baby, you been cut off since, and I ain't going near that bit. I don't hear that bit. I ain't ain't tryna hear that shit. I ain't tryna hear that shit. You been cut off sis. Ain't no second chance, that's it. Ain't no once again, that's it. We ain't friends, that's it. We ain't even friends, that's it. You can die to the end, that's it. Since I let go of you, now